Gotenks was looking very impressive earlier on. You know, did lose his first match, but that losers bracket, the first round was looking very impressive for him.
Yes, sir. We are looking to see how this one goes. Shout out to you, of course, for joining. We're waiting to get the players ready to launch the next game. Kali Remy versus Saru 666. We are in San Francisco, indeed, the chats. That is where the finals are taking place. And the players are getting ready for their next match. And we look for more. Shout outs to all of you for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
What's up?
Listen, man, if there's Dragon Ball,
what's up, Penguin?
Oh,
it's a pretty simple one, man.
Yeah, that goes without saying, man. You know, Dragon Ball
What
fans
is
for life over here,
up?
so appreciate you guys pulling up and sharing it with us here on the dramatic showdown for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest Dragon Ball title. So let's see how this one goes, man.
It is. I'm excited
What's up, Penguin?
to get home just to like
Penguin
buy a
lover.
figure on my desk. I bought
Oh, who'd you get?
no, I promised myself I wouldn't buy a thing in Japan. that was
Good
like
one. GG.
that was humor. I'm kind of a
Bruh,
funny guy.
I swear,
And I saw, so you know,
I would beat these
Wheel of
guys in
Power,
this tourney.
opening,
If I was
the-
playing this
the
tourney,
goal on
I'd
his
beat
back.
them.
Yes.
At the beginning, I got
Yes.
this exact.
Oh, that's cool.
It's ridiculous, man. I saw it. I was like, nah, I cannot get this one.
Yeah,
It looks
man.
so good.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'm excited to just add this one to my collection.
Love to see
You know,
it.
the stream background is starting to look nicer and nicer.
Hell yeah. That's
Bro,
it,
they
man.
coulda gotten,
Now
like, a
man
better
enough
area to
draw
play in,
those,
too.
Those vehicles.
Yes.
That was a big
Penguins
thing,
are
man.
so
Toriyama's
cute.
vehicles are ridiculous.
Yeah, you look at
I
all,
like cats
the,
better.
I like the manga covers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, they're always insane. You know, like he really loves his, you know, weird technology.
You sure? What do you mean you
You
sure?
guys saw a bit of what Sandland looks like as well.
I'm
Like,
not. Oh,
Sandland is
Daima
very-
DLC. I don't know
it's
if.
very-
Okay.
I wanted to draw some
People were
machines from
saying
Sandland.
that
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Daima
kind of,
DLC trailer and new
like,
maps and new
yeah,
game
And I'm
modes
sure
are
he's,
gonna
looking
be
down at these
at the
competitors and
end when
smiling,
the
bro,
this
as we
tournament
get
ends.
Showdown here at the dramatic showdown.
So
Very, very
I love
cool.
cats too.
Yeah, we are out
Nice, nice,
Let me
bro.
know, chat. You know, you guys got some cool Dragon Ball figures at home.
But yeah, the Daima DLC is supposed.
You got this.
The trailer is supposed to drop after this tourney.
That gigantic
So-
Kefla, man, like.
Whenever this tournament ends, I think in the next like hour, maybe 2 hours,
Like, yeah, man, like,
then the trailer will drop.
Absolutely.
I've,
But I'm not
got
sure
new
yet.
order on the way as well.
Oh.
And like BoJack.
Ah.
Yo.
One of the best movies, man.
That's
Bojack.
enough. Yeah, he's a goat, bro.
Bro. He's actually the first character I tried in this game.
Yeah,
I launched
yeah.
Sparking Zero, like, because
Same.
BoJack is not in
Also, the
titles
fact
and
that they're
he's one of my
using
favorite
abilities
characters
as
in Dragon
well
Ball.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
kind
The
of
first day I
crazy.
played Sparking Zero, the first character I played
Yeah.
was BoJack.
He's too sick, man. I love it. Another one of the best movies. Anyway, here
Who
we
are
go.
just crazy?
It's gonna be Saru with
Yeah,
the
I don't
in the
know.
background.
It's
But
whenever
was
this thing
definitely
ends,
a
bruh.
seen a
So
ton of in the online qualifiers.
whenever
Very,
it
very
ends,
strong.
that's when
Okay,
the trailer will drop. And if they don't drop a trailer, then I don't know what to
Now
say. But
Saru
they
gonna go to work.
did say that there's gonna be an announcement.
All right.
So
Look at that, Rikun.
I was just like, you know, might as well start a stream
Fighting against Bardock.
until it drops.
Let's get it. Kali Remy here, and you can see, guys.
If there's not at
you can
least
see
3,
Rikun a lot
4
as
new
the
maps,
second
bruh.
pick. It's because of that high health pool.
I'm quitting
The
this
character
game.
has a very, very strong ultimate attack.
No,
as
I'm
well.
joking, but
So yeah, some good benefits to have him, regardless of his low cost. You know, only 3 DP cost. So
That's fine. Someone in chat
way
said
too much Dragon Ball
custom
Legends for real.
SSJ
Nice.
for Daima Goku.
Jeez.
Listen, my friend, if you have a
Is
picture
it
of
fun?
this, tweet
My
to me.
cousin plays it, but
It's Z Damascus.
I don't really
Z
play it
Damascus,
that
that's my
much.
Twitter account,
I just don't have
UK.
time.
Let me see
I,
that.
I wanna see it, man. If you guys got some nice ones, like tweet it to the.
Like, see this,
I wanna
bruh.
see the swag.
This
I always
key blast
see the
spamming
people being
BS,
creative with
bruh.
stuff, man.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Gallic Gun. Oh, a nice event.
Like these are the top
Kali
8
Remy
players in the
gets
world,
opportunity
and this
to
is how they're
back
playing.
Yeah,
It's like
and gets
it's.
immediately in.
I would
Nice
beat these
one,
guys.
Box.
No cap.
Saru recovers, looking to get some more.
No cap on
Timing on these
KD.
dodges. Yeah, those manual dodges can come in very handy.
Yeah, sometimes
Kali
makes
Remy
you
here,
crash out,
charging
but
up.
Hmm.
Got the full knockdown, and he's going to be able to go
I know
all
there's
the
a
way
big
on
community for
Sparking
that
mode.
though. What's up, Fire? How you
Time
doing?
on this one, and we swap back to Bardock on this one, and there we go. Actually, excellent moment for Saru because as long as he's on the offense, not really on the receiving
Yeah,
end.
like these guys look like they have good connection too. I don't see them super
Heartbreak there
countering
for
like
Kali Remy,
that.
Because if he would have got that Vanish War, that would have been huge damage. All right, we go in.
What the
Oh, here
Sigma?
we go.
Okay,
Let's go.
it's donuts time.
Lock him up.
What's up, Gohan?
Where's Piccolo at?
Set,
There he is.
pass, and spike. Chansubur!
And also they pre-pick these
Yeah,
characters,
Gotenks, bro, he's
right?
Another one of my go-to,
I don't-
man.
I love it.
Look at this. Kali Remy here. Wow, Saru's swapping out straight away, realizing that Bardock
Bruh,
is a
like
great
there was a guy using Ultra Instinct,
Alright.
and he was doing like the like key blast loop. Bro, I saw that and I was like, oh hell no, bro.
Grand slash, back turn, might go for
And
grand slash,
at that point I knew, I was like,
no, there we go.
Gohan gave
Explosive
me
wave. Great option
PTSD in
to
Dragon Ball
interrupt
Legends.
characters that are attacking you from behind. We might see it again.
Bro, I need to play this game, bro.
Kali Remy
Not
here,
played
goes
it.
to Instant Spark. Again. Yeah,
But
so the
yeah.
thing is with Bardock's Instant Spark, he's actually cost 5 because it's
I actually like this character though, Bardock.
It's a combo
But
breaker combined with an Instant Spark.
Okay.
So
I don't know how it
Bardock
works. I
has a
think like
unique,
they
aspect to him there.
pre-pick it for you.
Yep, for sure.
Another attempt.
Let's see, does this connect? Oh, it does! Your Bardock's
Anyone who's
going
watching,
down
do you
here.
guys still play Sparking Zero or no?
He's done.
It's-
He's cooked. Finished.
I have a
Freezer
feeling a
Force
lot of
versus
people like
Bardock,
left
bro.
the game. Bro,
It's never good for Bardock.
Very good, man.
I
Technically speaking, it's
imagine if like how Rocket League has those weekly tournaments, right? Those world like. Imagine if Sparking Zero had weekly like
Oh my
tournaments,
gosh,
like
the first
2v2
counter there,
tournaments,
spending the resource.
bro, that you could enter.
Hey, Saru.
I'll try to
Looking right now,
blast
combo time, another
card.
interruption.
I'll try to pass card and all here's coming at me and I'm dead.
Sonic sway,
That's tough,
beautiful.
bro.
Well timed there, but a block from
That's
Kali
tough.
Remy. Really great defensive options from Kali.
Good on the defensive side.
Yeah, bro. If they added like so many people would play the game. If they added 2v2 and then 2v2 ranked and then
Got the 4 kill points
more what ifs.
available and ready to go right now.
Perception though. pulling
I
up.
don't know.
Interrupting.
They don't
Kali
support the
swaps
game
out
like
to
that. So
Raccoon. A lot more healthy than Gotenks. Back
Yeah.
turn. We might see an explosive wave, yeah, but with that though, he's not going to get sparked for a minute now.
Yep. I mean, he's alright, but unfortunately, he's not going to go. Yeah, another
He had to.
Yeah, had to,
over.
but it's not going to help him regardless. Kali Remy looking good. 1-0 on the Japanese side.
Wow, really impressive. Great, just forcing situations there was really smart.
Bro,
Like,
who's who? I don't know
getting
who's who
those
on here.
Back turn combos on Trunks, you know, forcing the explosive wave and in turn
You got
really
friends
just making it hard
for 2v2.
for
I
Saru
mean,
to get the
I found a way to
spark
do
going.
like a
So,
makeshift type of like
impressive play there
2v2
from Kali.
online.
One game away now
Like
from
me
Kali.
and my friend can play online, but it's very janky and laggy. It's like
Can make it through
third-party software.
and join Potato.
But yeah, I do have friends for that.
Just realize that Potato has a
Making
very,
more videos on that too.
name.
But like,
That's good. In
it should
Korean
already be in the
standards,
game, bro.
being
Like,
called after a vegetable.
why? Why is it not in the game?
We do that all the time. In
Facts,
universe.
facts, facts, facts.
Like,
There you go, there you go. That is a classic.
Classic.
2v2s
The power of like
in Sparking Zero
fucking Trunks and,
should
like,
be a thing, but it's not.
no one else could have this power, you know.
Bro, following all the way through to the
It's
current
one
day and
thing
age,
to
man,
play
you've got, like the
Against your
Yeah.
friends, but then like people want to play like you want
gas
to play
and
with
stuff.
your friends
Yep.
too, bro.
current Dragon Ball Super,
Yep.
the manga arcs.
And they could do like these like
Let's see for now.
what is
We're
this?
getting ready for game number
dramatic showdown tournament. They could do this too
two.
in
To see if Kali Remy can
like
complete the sweep.
for 2v2 modes or
Sent
something.
by the
Like
Frenchman
you have a
earlier.
teammate.
And you know that's the mission for him, right? It's like, you know what? I'm gonna move this entire loose bracket until I get my run back. Because that's the beauty of a double elim, guys. You could get
Also,
your
like,
run
it's-
back against the guy who
It
sends
seems
you
like
to
they
the
have
losers.
like
But
this
of
is
course it
just
takes effort, 'cause
their
when you're in the losers bracket, you play twice as many games. Twice as many possibilities to get eliminated. And Kali Remy
Like,
immediately goes in at the beginning. We are in destroyed West City.
they have like
Let's go.
one
Trunks
booth
at home.
and like the
He
players
is,
have to
Fortunately for him, yes.
keep like I guess like cycling out in order to play.
There from Kali Remy, but that's 2 skill points gone there. You've got to be so
Yeah, I don't
careful
know.
how you manage your resources Sparking Zero.
They don't
Such
have
a
like a
factor in the game.
properly set up too, which is kind of weird.
Hey, Saru finds the hit.
Yep.
Back turn though on Kali. Wow, the movement.
Trying to escape and to get the back turn once again. Nice. And we swap.
Yeah, gonna swap out. It's gonna be Bardock coming in again. That was one of the big changes though. Like instant sparking is a lot less. You see it a lot less now. It costs more skill points. And for Bardock, you know that hurts him having to get to 5. Hey, right back at ya. Kali Remy, this Raccoon getting kind of lit up right now.
Yep. Getting kicked by Bardock. The revolution is very much alive right now.
It's actually a terrible tournament. I'm pretty disappointed. Yeah, everyone's just cheesing, bro.
Yeah, he's looking to maybe chase.
I'm about to leave like in a bit, but I'm just gonna leave this on because
I'm in there. that quick time
I'm gonna go AFK, but if anyone wants to watch, they can watch. I don't get this rule that it's kind of unfair for some players because there's a disparity of these characters so big. Yeah. My thing is like, why are they using abilities like this in the winners? I guess the normal tourney, they have abilities on. So like, yeah.
Could be in trouble now. If Saru gets hold of Kali, that could be it.
There we go, get close, but the great answer by Kali Remy there.
Also, like all these players are just, they're all just keyblast spammers. Like, look,
hey, there's that slash.
They're just zoning, which is fine, I guess. But like, this guy goes into sparking, and then he just keyblast spams, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's how you want to play. It's fine.
Swap back. Okay, we go back to Raccoon there, and it's back to the secondary character fights.
Like this Raccoon player is actually throwing hands, but like, yeah, you see, this guy just zones.
Important emote.
But like whoever that guy is who has UI, that guy's gonna win. So it doesn't matter. Everyone knows. And I don't really watch tournaments like that either. I'm just, like, literally the only reason I'm watching this is because they said the Daima DLC is gonna drop. So in like 15 minutes, I'm about to go AFK. I'm gonna leave this on for anyone who wants to watch. And then when if the trailer drops after this tournament, then I'm gonna watch that. Cause that's the only thing I care about, bro. And I really hope they add more maps and characters and, I mean, obviously characters. I want more maps and game modes. Oh shoot! Oh. And what are these announcers talking about after image? He vanished those. These announcers too are like not good. They need to let me announce for the next tournament.
Out here, we might. So Kali Remy actually not opting for.
See, like that, like, and this guy, Gotenks has to play like this because this guy's just keyblast spamming.
This is huge.
So far, he's doing a good job, right?
If anyone's watching, I don't know if y'all watched Tenkaichi 3 tournaments. Those tournaments, zoning was like, it was not like this where you run away and zone. You zone to get closer.
Again, but without the skill points this time, and there we go. We are back to exchanging, to trading blows. This time it is Saru taking the better of it, and he's trying to get close, at least get some damage while the spark is active. Kali Remy's movement is clean as hell though.
Very nice here. And honestly, Trunks one of the better characters to just loop sparking with, because you throw out that slash to allow you to give you space to go into the next to the next sparking. So let's see, we might see it here again.
Like, I've seen this Trunks, the guy who's using Trunks, literally he's gone into sparking mode 3 times.
Breaking out, swaps out to his Bardock.
Oh, that's off. You're not hitting that. Okay, never mind.
So Kali Remy unable to evade, and there's going to be some decent damage there. Not the most in the world, but around 8k or so.
That did no damage at all, bro.
He's reclaiming some key after before going to chase the opponent, and Kali Remy decides to go back to the Gotenks right now. So he's getting a bit played. There we go. We get a bit of damage on that Bardock. Kali Remy, the Gotenks building up the key.
Yeah, very nice here. Alright. Trying to go into Spark, I'm not sure though.
Yeah, he got interrupted straight away. Saru's doing a good job at stopping that Spark from happening, and he sends Trunks back in.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Finds the mark. Back attack here. Oh, there we go. Resets the combo into a new one. Kali
yeah, I don't know.
Super counter, losing so much life so quickly though.
What do you guys think? You guys think the Daima DLC is gonna drop today?
On a tag? Does so, okay.
Good tag as well, because that Gotenks was bleeding, man. One more hit would have been the end.
Literally.
Kali Remy, character management is clean as hell.
Yeah.
Saru decides to keep the Trunks for now.
Yeah, utilizing this charge, the unblockable slash, so well. Sends it off and then builds some key, keeps repeating that sequence. Oh my gosh, Kali Remy. He's trying to get that knockdown. That allows him to build up some key. What's most
Holy, why are the frames dropping? Why?
That's it.
But look, he's getting punched up as well, so let's see
why?
if we can get something. of that spark. Kaliremi is doing great.
Oh, Bardock!
Oh, that should be a dead Bardock, and that spark has been completely wiped out. Kaliremi looking good. Gotenks recovered a good amount of life as well. An excellent situation for the Japanese player, but Saru immediately chases. He knows he needs the momentum ASAP.
That revenge counter, and now Saru on the verge of closing out here. Explosive wave. Gotenks barely alive here. Oh, and it goes down. Saru makes it one character apiece. But look, it's going to be Trunks versus Raccoon. This could be difficult.
Yeah, what are we going for?
27 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and Saru has a life lead on this one, so...
Huge life lead, in fact. He could run away.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to get to the offense, but
Nice.
regardless, he still gets the opening. And Saru is going to make this one 1-2-1. We are going to a game number 3 in this set. Both of these players fighting to stay alive in the tournament and join Potato on that loser's semi-final, accessing the top 4 of this tournament.
That's right.
Matches are extremely close and disputed, but now there can only be one winner.
Let's see. Here we go. One game apiece. And now we will be going to Planet Namek to decide the third and final game. So let's see who advances on. Like you say, to play against Potato and lose the semi-finals and get a guaranteed top 4 spot here at the Dramatic Showdown.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look. Players getting ready for the next match. Admin checking that everything is correct and we can move forward to the next one.
Yep, we're
Love
going
to see some Bardock as well, man. It's
Yeah.
all about Raccoon. We've seen a lot of Raccoons today, as you said, you know.
You're like, what is? I don't know, bro.
Life pool, but let's go. We are going straight to Planet Namek.
Gosh, you see the movement here and the round start here from both players. Starting out strong though for Saru. Gets a knockdown. Kaliremi straight back though. Wow.
No match for me, he says. And there we go.
See, does he mean it?
I like that. He starts immediately by dishing the damage, and Saru is getting a very dominant start now, trying to assert dominance early.
Yeah, the nice perception strike though. Kali getting the back attack. The explosive wave pays off big though. Huge answer.
Okay, we swap.
Ooh, Blasco, I think that connected. I think I saw Kali attempt something. Yes. It's going to be some good damage here. Go.
Second time we get this to work, and now we're getting closer. Kali looking to at least return something good damage. You know, on this Bardock, the Bardock is struggling, but there we go. From behind, that's not going to go much.
Right, lift them up here.
Oof.
Bro, this vanishing assault. Bro, I hate that,
Slash,
dude.
and now brings out Raccoon here to extend
That
the
is,
sequence.
that's.
Yeah, we saw
But
that.
this Raccoon guy,
Attack. Bro, Saru's Bardock is kind
he
of
actually
weak.
throws hands, bro. Like,
Yep, but at least he's getting his
From
opening
what I've been
counter at
watching.
least to reclaim momentum, and we're back onto the vanish
Bardock
war,
loses
but
this.
they are both out of key right now, and it's going to be Kaliremi taking this one.
Yeah, not quite 5 skill points yet, but swaps out, and it's going to be Trunks coming through.
yeah, there's also, yeah, there's health buffs too. Trunks has
So
4
much
health
damage here
bars.
on Trunks.
Brother, that Raccoon is cooking right now.
Yeah, he is. He's dancing
I
away.
don't know.
Bro,
Sparking
he's
Zero
having
should
a
just make it so that every character just has 3 health bars, like even UI.
Vanish war
Nice.
had to finish
And I
it
guess they're
quickly,
too
and
lazy
now
to
Saru
change the
gets
code for that or
good
whatever.
Conversion there, yep. Extends and resets the combo, more damage. Kaliremi is struggling.
I also don't know like who's host, like is Bandai hosting this? I know it's on Bandai's channel, but it's like
damage.
Yeah, and he's going to keep rinsing, repeating that.
it looks
Kaliremi
very,
able to
very
wait out here.
choppy.
Of course, Raccoon, no explosive available on this character, but does, however,
switch
find a
out.
perception strike. But
Switch out,
Kaliremi's
bro.
Raccoon basically toast at this point.
Oh, you're
My God,
cooked.
he is getting in the blender right now.
Oh, you win
Getting
this.
Mixed constantly.
I switch,
Good moment
switch.
for Kaliremi, and of course
Yeah.
he's immediately going to tag to at least try and recover some life on that Raccoon.
It's pretty even
Thanks,
right
you've got
now.
a lot to do.
Absolutely. He didn't even go for any follow-ups with Raccoon after that Vanish connected. He just tagged out immediately. And it's going to be Saru swapping out to Bardock here. Does
Oh
have
my
the 5
God.
skill points required to go into Spark. We might see it. There it is.
Alright.
Such a strong tool. Combo Ender and Sparking. So look at that. Just an absolute turnaround here on the side of Saru.
Yeah, Kaliremi still playing that Vanish War, losing some of that sparking timer on this one, but there we go. We tried to get someone, he got the hit on this one, Kaliremi. The Gotenks is slowly but surely bleeding. Saru is having an excellent game number 3, and we are going back to Trunks.
Yeah, it's been a very back and forth match so far, actually.
Yeah. And the Trunks is extremely healthy as well, he's on Spark. But it feels like Saru's approach with a Spark with Trunks is just to keep you away and throw these Kibla, throw these slashes.
Yeah.
Not really getting much manage of this one. Not getting closer.
Those unblockable slashes just such a strong tool. And, you know,
Oh,
it's the
dude,
key
this guy
to do that
lost.
as much as
The
you like. All right, here we go. It's going to be Raccoon.
this Cali guy lost.
Oh, did he catch him trying to go into Spark? Yes, he did.
Damn.
Sure, Cali tried there. The skill points didn't
You
go
had
down.
it, bro.
Yep,
Had
Saru
it.
looking good, and look at this. This Gotenks is in trouble.
I would hate to
Tyrant.
play against this Trunks though.
Not to save your life, but what can you do right
he's-
now, Kali Remy? You need a miracle.
He straight
You
up
need to
just
do
like
so
runs
much, can't
away.
afford to get hit anymore, and he gets the hit, but no
It's
conversion
over.
on this.
GG's.
Oh, another chance for Kali Remy.
Oh, one more hit. That's going to... Wait, he's out. Okay. Finds the mark here. Kali Remy literally fighting with a pixel in a dream right now.
Yeah, it's
and
over.
it's going to be Saru who connects with the key blast to close it out. There
Dang,
you
bro.
have it, guys. Saru seals the deal. What a comeback in that last game.
There we go, raises this fist in victory.
I mean, I guess if
Smile
that's
on
how he
his
has to
face, Saru
play,
will be moving
whatever.
forward, and he will face Potato in losers semi-final. Of course, commiserations to Kali Remy, excellent player. He will take that 5th place in this tournament. The Gotenks was not enough to send him into that losers semi-final. But now, Tarrant, we've got a top 4 set.
Absolutely, we do indeed. We have the entire top 4 ready to go here. Very, very exciting stuff. We will be getting underway with that in just a moment, guys. But before we get there, I want to give a quick shout out, of course, to the merch we have available here. You can check out the official Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2025 merch. T-shirt, hoodies, mouse pads, whatever you like.
Any more game modes
Sure
like
to
3v3?
scan
Yeah,
the
bro.
QR
They need to,
code, take a
bro.
look, grab yourself some
The
of that
game is
merch.
dead, bro.
Yes,
The
sir,
game's
grab it.
dying.
It's
They
only
need to add
available
more
on Tableau
stuff.
until mid-April, so get your limited merch.
I'm not even trying to
right
watch this
now.
tournament, bro. Like,
Of course,
everyone's just cheesing.
Dragon Ball Games
I'm just
Battle
waiting for the
Hour.
DLC.
You have until 14th of April to order your merchandise.
I want to
So
stay
don't
and watch
just what you fancy.
till the DLC drops.
As we get a lot
Then
to offer to you guys. Shout out to
go
all of
ahead.
you,
If
of course,
not,
for
then
joining us today in
all
the
good.
chat. This is
'Cause I'm gonna go AFK, bro, in like
dramatic
10 minutes
battle
for like
right
a
now.
while
8
until the
players
DLC
were here at the
drops.
beginning, and now we are down to 4 players, and
But
we
yeah.
will end up crowning 1 champion at the end of the day. Up next is going to be the winners final of this tournament. But before that, we're gonna take a very quick break. So you know what, guys, get a drink, get a snack. Back in a few minutes with the winners final of the dramatic battle. Get ready for more games.
Maybe Sparking Zero Part 2, they do a Tenkai. Yeah, bro, they literally had Tenkaichi tag team, bro. Wait, what is this?
I will protect my
Are they
family.
just replaying the superhero DLC? What are you guys doing, bro?
A superhero never surrenders. Who are you?
Like,
Foul
this,
aliens.
yeah, they need to add 2v2, bro. I don't know what they're doing.
Touched a hair on my
I think-
daughter's head.
Make
it ready for me, so
we have to go now.
We planned for this contingency.
Bro, like, I don't understand.
Starts now.
Okay, they need to add more game modes. They need to add decent game modes, not that like Broly time attack event.
Eliminated.
They need to add 2v2, 3v3s. They need to add like a tournament every Friday where you can enter, you know, in your region or whatever. Like how Rocket League has. Need to add, honestly, they need to add like a battle pass system. I need to add more customization, bro. Like they marketed this game as having crazy customization, but it's literally just Goku and Vegeta skins. There's no other skins for other people like that. There's a shop. Yeah, why are they showing? They keep showing this trailer. Yet none of the characters are in the tournament. Like, yeah, bro.
How can this be?
Why are they showing this trailer? Like, and you know what's crazy about this trailer too, bro?
Creation of Dr. Hedo.
They
My responsibility to stop
like, I remember watching this trailer when it first came out, and I was like hyped and stuff. I was like, okay, but bro, when I saw that like there was no new maps, I was like looking at this. I was like, oh shoot, these cutscenes and like alts are playing out on like normal maps we already have. I was like, yeah, they're not adding any new maps, bro. So I mean, yeah. They really messed up in the DLC, bro. Like this, there's no Red Ribbon Army map, no nothing, dude. And characters are not gonna keep the game alive. The game modes and content, like battle pass type stuff, that stuff's gonna keep the game alive. Because, I mean, this stuff's cool, but like, bruh, like how many people are playing still? I think we get SSJ3 Vegeta Kid, SSJ or Goku Kid in DLC 1 and the adult version DLC 2. Yeah, maybe. I have a feeling they might release all like the Super Saiyan 4 stuff and then like adult Goku in or Kid Goku SSJ4 in DLC 2. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope DLC 1 has some good stuff, bro. Like if we get 4 characters and then like 1 map, oh man, that's gonna suck. We need more, bro. I don't even know why they're showing. Like, why are they re-showing this stuff? I mean, like the characters are gonna be cool and stuff, but bro, I want there to be just 1 is so effed up.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Sparking Zero,
who are
the
these
dramatic
guys? What the
showdown. We started with 8 players across the globe, and we have 4 remaining warriors trying to see who comes
Penguin
out
Lover,
on
that
top to take
the actual
title.
trailer I think is gonna
by my boy
drop at
Vince
the
to
end of the
close
tournament.
out
The tournament
day.
hasn't
We
ended
are
yet.
going
Like
to name ourselves a champion.
when
We're
it
gonna
ends,
crown
that's when they're gonna add
ourselves a World
they're
Tour
gonna drop
champion.
it
They
if
have
they drop it.
won the Grand Budokai Tenkaichi. We're gonna see who's able to do it.
So
We're
it's
look at our
gonna be
bracket right now, how we
these
got
2
here.
guys,
Astray
and
Sparking
then
of France duking it out against
another
Blending
question
from
is, are they gonna
Germany. It's
update
gonna be
Goku
all
Mini? Like he
winners
can't use
finals.
Ki
It's gonna be
Blast.
2
I'm
out of 3
assuming he would
the
get
whole
Ki
way, and
Blast,
we are gonna
SSJ
get
Beyond.
right into this. The players
Makes me think it'll be a solo
ramping up. They're getting ready to go. and it
SSJ
is gonna
Goku
be
Mini. I think they're gonna add the
Super
transformations
Goku
on
once
to
again versus
Goku
Astray
Mini.
Sparking.
It would
And that
be
UI
kind of dumb if
such a
they
strong
didn't,
pick
if
for
they made it
such a hard
standalone
player.
characters.
So hard.
I think they're gonna
Deal with this guy,
update
and It's
him.
all smiles. These guys are stoked to be here. You're 2 sets away from
But yeah,
taking the whole thing
that's
home.
what I think they're gonna
You
do.
just got to finish the job. 4 games. Potentially, dude, he knows. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
right
he
there,
knows.
baby.
Yeah, he's
I'm right
feeling
there, baby. It's okay. You got a
I
job
also
to
think
do.
SSJ4
You can still
Goku, like adult,
make
is
this
gonna be a
happen.
4-bar
Any player
character,
can take this, and I mean, that's
and
what's up.
then
100%.
Mini will be like a
Yeah, I'm loving it. Of
3-bar.
course, I'd be smiling like that too if I had you guy Goku in the back pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That
man,
food,
please
our
add the
viewers here,
Demon Realm
even the
maps, bro.
battlefield,
They need
but
to
the way
like.
Dressy Sparking is, he utilizes
I'm trying to
his
make
character,
content on the
Brock
game,
was
bro. I
one
was
of the
hyped
players
for
who
16
was
years for
on
this
another
game.
level. Blending
Glorio
of
should be in
course,
3DP
looking
in my
to answer
opinion.
all that
Yeah, he
pressure
probably.
zone,
I'm
and
not gonna lie, I have
all
not
just
watched the
smother
anime.
this UI Goku.
I've seen all the stuff from it.
Trying to get the back as
It's like
well.
3 MUIs, bro.
Just
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, unrelenting
This
on
guy right
pressure
here,
so
this
far, and
this
Sparking
Ultra
actually
Instinct,
got a
he
second
like he does. Yep, he does this right here. Look at this. Oh man, this is so ratty, bro. These are the best players in the world, bro. Oh, I would cook this guy, bro. If he didn't have MUI, I would cook this kid.
Closer and closer to that sparking time, but Blendian once again cutting him off at the pass, hitting him in the kitchen sink, trying to double him over.
Drastus, if you ever watch any of my videos, I would cook
Get
you.
off me.
Although watch them give Mini Goku a costume as a bro, they better not do. Dude, they need to add some type of battle pass type thing, or like more stuff to the shop, bro. Bro, I could win this and I'm so trash. I know, bro. Look at this. It's just him and Sparking Ki Blast spamming. What is this?
But at the end of the day, he's still getting chipped down. Oh, the double
Oh my god, bro. This is disgusting.
Execution check is in check, and Blendian down to just 3 life.
Oh, you're so
on
shit,
his Super
bro.
Baby 2.
Exactly. He's got to get the Super Baby 2 out. I'm surprised he
Cook
didn't take
him,
that
bro.
opportunity to do so there, but still wants to
Cook
inflict
him,
some
Blendian.
damage before actually tagging the character out.
Yeah, and chasing him down. Once
They
again,
gave
not
this
going
guy
to
UI, by the way,
finding a
because
way in.
he
He
had like a crazy win record.
And that's the instant spark, but now you're
No
gonna take the
end of Z
full
Goku outfit is a
back
crime.
attack
Oh
because
yeah,
the confirmed
dude.
have the key
I don't know
in
what
order to
they're
go
doing.
for the
There's
loop.
no,
There's a lot of sparking time still
they,
left.
bro. They need to add like. They're not going to, I don't think, but they need to make an update with crazy content.
That ball is right in tow in your hands,
Ooh.
and it does connect.
Oh, he kills! Yo, he killed him!
That was
Oh.
such a good answer from Blendian.
Kill. Yeah, okay, this guy might win this match now. Oh, you're cooked. You might be. Imagine having UI and losing like that. You suck, bro. That's what I mean. These guys are trash. They can't vanish stuff. They freaking can't super counter. He just has UI, bro.
It's just too much value.
That really was revenge squared. You think that the move that's called revenge counter would beat the revenge death ball? Doesn't work out that way, and I mean, Drastray is doing incredible damage so far on this Raccoon. Gonna combo into the Razor's
The baby
Edge.
might
A
go.
little bit more extra
For
damage
real,
on
bro.
top. Blendian
This
serving
Blendian
it
guy
right
is like
back.
actually like
Drastray doesn't have the benefit
like
of having that second
at least from what I've been watching, he actually throws hands. But like this, I don't know, this UI guy.
Now it's a Vanish War.
This guy is ratty, bro. I
the key is dwindling.
I hate people who do that. Yeah, run,
scary.
run,
Message
run, you little boy. Oh, catch him, hit him. Yes, do it. Oh, wait, wrong guy. Oh, get him in it. Get him with a. Get him with a. Oh, you got him. Please, please hit. After this tournament, Raccoon getting nerfed big time. Nah, they don't got to nerf Raccoon.
And the thing is, you didn't have the most meter on the side of Drastray to try to go for the consistent advantage.
Oh, this guy lost. This guy with UI lost. How do you lose, bro? You have UI and you're key blast spamming. You're trash, bro.
Just take the knockdown, and you see Blendian now playing the keep away game.
Listen, he zoom into the ground, zoom into the sky, doing whatever he can. Stay out of that ultimate
Oh,
blast
good
rate,
defense,
and the
bro.
ultimate blast is no longer a threat. As
Oh, they're at a wall. Cook him, cook him.
My goodness, buddy.
Oh, damn it.
Left and right. He tried to go into his own into Spark. He did get interrupted, though.
The shins have been splinted, man. I can't keep taking these slashes.
Oh, this
Legs, not enough key left.
good super counter. Good super counter.
3 in deck though. There it is, and we're still going. The timing has been so clean from Blendian defensively, and he's about to have his own instance.
Oh my
where the
God,
might not even need a
dude.
Drastray.
Okay, this guy's actually good in the tournament.
If he just he's gonna get peppered by Key Blast here. He doesn't even need to find a real solid hit. He just needs to finish him off. The strike does connect, and it's Drastray.
Holy shit, I would win this. Yeah, I low-key would win too.
Super Baby 2 is on all cylinders. This man is firing off.
Oh my God, is this the guy on the left with the UI? I think the guy on the left is the one with the UI.
Incredible reaction from Blendian to
You're
just
garbage.
stomp
Look
that
at him.
revenge counter
He's
entirely.
moving
Like,
back and
at the end,
forth.
there was no avoiding that super at that point, and it really felt like
Nah, I'm just
Drastic
joking.
was
I don't know why
out
I'm giving him
ahead
so
in
much
the
hate. What's up,
early point
JT?
battle, right, between the UI Goku and Super Baby 2, but that turned
I was
everything around.
just
Completely
joking
deleted
around.
multiple life bars on the UI Goku.
But no,
And
that's so
it's
ready,
about the
dude.
time,
That is
right?
ready.
We were talking about that. We were expecting him to tag out the UI Goku after eating the super like that, but he tried to really fight it out.
Yeah,
He's
but if
disciplined
there's
about it.
bro,
Didn't want to just be have a predictable tag
please,
and
Bandai,
let Blendian
release
take
a battle
advantage,
pass
but it
or
really
like
cost him in the end.
make it so that if we play a ranked, we get rewards like different outfits, bruh. The guy on the left sucks. No hate.
Especially dealing with the Grand Slash.
Yeah, bro. Look at him. He's panicking. Like he looks like he looks like he has anxiety.
All fronts, changing up the offensive structure and having, you know, the
I don't know how he
defensive
lost, bro.
answers.
He took down
The
3
revenge
full
on the
health
revenge
bars
pays off huge.
from
That counter led to UI Goku
spamming, bruh.
falling, and this is a potential position for Blendian to make Drastray sparking in France fall to the loser side, put himself one set away.
All right, guys.
taking it all.
I'm gonna go AFK for like. Oh, look at this dude, bro. I'm gonna go AFK for like, and he has health bar. Oh, I didn't even know that. He has Slam Kiss hit. Alaikum Assalam, Rogue. How you doing? I didn't even know this guy had 5 bars. This guy has 5 bars as a UI, and he lost.
Blendian getting a lot of damage to the board. The
Holy.
Super have just been so pivotal to keeping momentum and stopping.
But anyways, I'm gonna go
Drastray.
AFK, guys. I'll be
Getting
back in
those
like
side steps
maybe like an
also
hour. I'm gonna be here in the
incredible.
chat though.
Another block defense from Drastray, and the
but
skill usage from Blendian.
just
He's
keep
willing
watching,
to
I guess.
give
You know,
those 2 skill points
enjoy
for that
this
explosive
cheese.
wave. Now Drastray's sparking. You gotta keep away as best as you
Hopefully,
can.
the Daima
Try going to the
DLC
sky. The
trailer
ceiling,
drops tonight, and then
sky's the
Exactly.
limit.
I even like it bringing in
the
removal,
actual,
right?
like,
Somebody's gonna eat a random ultimate blast,
DLC
or
drops
something
sometime this
happens
week.
where you miss them and get opened up
Yeah,
for
but I'm
like
gonna go.
damage. You'd
I'll be
rather
back.
have
I'll be
it
here in the
happen to
chat and
remove
stuff.
than your
So
point character on the Super Baby. We've already seen how
just
much
sit here and
damage
watch
he
these
can do, but
cheese.
He's done a great job. He
Alright.
literally waited out the
I'll be
entirety
back.
of the sparking on Drastray. Now he's gonna get some opportunity to do work with his Raccoon, but Grand slashed up. Oh my goodness, double up on him. Wasn't protecting his ankles, and that gives him such a hard knockdown that we get a full sparking yet again.
Yeah, you are falling quite far in that situation, but Blendian has plenty of key to evade here. We saw him defend excellently as soon as Drastray was able to get in, and that's what we're seeing once again, the punish. With the revenge counter, gives a little bit more time. Ultimate shouldn't be a factor here, and Drastray sparking wasn't able to make much effect of that sparking.
Yeah, again, Blendian just doing a good job maneuvering and evading all of the offense that Drastray wants to do while in sparking, and he hasn't really got much of a foothold himself. He does finally interrupt, and he's going to take a life bar out of UI Goku. Got really close to doing so, but the Vanish Wars are here, and Drastray does have the advantage. No more key available for Blendian. Gets knocked away, and the instant sparking to follow.
And you can't really charge up your own key here because you're just going to get battered by this key blast barrage that Drastray sparking is putting out. You have an instant spark available for Blendian if he's able to create this space, but it is few and far in between, and had to go for the revenge counter to get a little bit more time and stop, you know, Drastray from running the onslaught. But the mix-up connects again and again. Another revenge counter trying to build space, but now you used all 4 of your skill points just to survive. Double Grand Slash trying to get a little bit of key back of their own because Drastray is in such a strong position, and it's going to be, no, didn't even go for the sparking.
I still at least like Drastray tagging out his UI Goku at that point, right? He was looking dangerous, and with the Super Baby knocking on the door, sparking, you know the rest of that life could have gone away real quick. Now it's Raccoon's turn for Drastray to do some work against this point character, against the qualified character in Super Baby 2.
And it's going to be a rough position. You don't have the key to win this Vanish War against a sparking character. So much damage onto the Raccoon immediately, and it is going to be a clash sequence. You got to press, and you got to hope that you outpress the opponent. Revenge counter once again to buy some space, and it's all about creating that space. It's all about buying that time. Blendian does have the life lead, though, in the Grand Slash whiffs.
Ooh, they just win with the high that time, but we immediately get an explosive wave. Try to mitigate that damage that was going to be incoming on the side of Blendian.
All right, here we go. Another sparking activated the instant spark, but all the buffs on UI Goku. Blendian doesn't have the most key, but it's going to be the explosive wave just to create more space. You do not want to interact with this UI Goku. He can absolutely eviscerate your life bar if he's able to get any rush string going, and that's why we see another explosive wave. There's one more in the tank, Ringe.
Yeah, he's willing to spend all the skill points on it, right?
The throw?
Each time, and Drastray does sneak in a throw in the middle of this, though. He's going to get back to sparking. No, not quite yet. I think he actually let loose a little bit early.
And he's got the frontal key blast loops right there. There wasn't really a way for Blendian to escape there once he got caught in that situation. And it is almost dead even on the life. The Sonic Sway takes away all the rest of the key that Drastray Sparking had. And Blendian can get so much here. He can go into the instant spark. And now Drastray has to try to run with this Raccoon.
Yeah, Drastray realized the mistake he made in game 1, right? He was trying to get UI Goku in for a little bit too long, so he's looking to get him out by any means necessary, but he's getting him out right into a sparking Super Baby. You can see this Raccoon is paying dearly for the sins of his father.
And he's got no more skill points for the revenge counter, but finds the back with the double Grand Slash. And that, you know, eliminates one of the main threats of the Grand Tour. Super Baby 2 stops him from utilizing that sparking, and it's Raccoon on Raccoon violence. No one hurts me like me, baby.
Yeah, the life, honestly, on both of these characters, I should say all 4 of these characters, is very even. Like, you can see the Raccoon comes in pretty much tied with Drastray sparking his health. You see the UI Goku coming back in. Honestly, that's going to be similar health to what Super Baby comes back in with as well. So, nice management all the way around, but Drastray, oh my God, head over heels for me.
Yeah, every single time the Key Blast loop just takes off 12K. Blendian needs to try to find a way to tag out this Raccoon, keep him alive. You do not want to be at the character deficit. Getting a little bit more key back in the tank, but the throw connects again. Oh no, the super counter. Oh, another. Not getting the third and taking even more damage. Revenge counter comes through, but you don't have mob of you yet, and it's gonna be Raccoon off to the races in HFIL. That guy is cooked.
Yes, indeed. Now it's all down to the Super Baby 2. You see, like we talked about, similar health coming in with the UI Goku, but the problem is that Drastray has a pretty healthy Raccoon in the back pocket, so he can get UI Goku out at any time, make sure he stays healthy as well. It's going to be a long rest of the game for Blendian. I say that, though, but the timer is already ticking down for 50 seconds. He needs to make something happen now.
Yeah, you have to be able to take out the rest of his life, and that's why you see Drastray Sparking going back into the tag, trying to create some distance, and you don't have, you know, the agency, you don't have the key to really come out on top here. Even if you hit every single super counter, you're still at such a deficit. You have to find a way to pile on the damage quickly. 30 seconds left on the clock. Blendian just can't give Drastray Sparking another opportunity to strike. Can't give Drastray any more damage, and Drastray Sparking creates more space. I don't see a way that Blendian can close this out.
Yeah, it's not looking like it. He used the explosive wave to mitigate some of the damage that was incoming. Even if he kills off this UI Goku, it's going to be tough. But at least he's doing it, giving himself a chance. You know, a lot of damage in here in these last 20 seconds.
And it's not going to be enough. Explosive wave comes out again. Drastray Sparking just has to keep away. Finds the back, and Blendian He's got a pixel and a dream, and that 1 second, it ends up with Drastray not even needing the timeout. He gets the nail in the coffin. The overhead finally connects after so many grand slashes. 1-1 on the board.
One up here, very fitting. Both of these players looking very evenly matched in this winners finals. Drastray, all smiles. I think he's definitely very confident, right? Because that game 1, he was in control until that beautiful call out with the revenge death ball. So I think he knows as long as he manages to avoid that, and as long as he manages to get the UI Goku out before it gets into too much danger, he's definitely going to be confident in the rest of his gameplay.
Absolutely, and I mean now you have a game a set point for both of these players to earn their spot in grand finals, to be one first two away from the title, from being the best this year in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the first ever champion for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I wouldn't have it any other way. We're going the distance here.
Yeah, and as tradition dictates, when you go the distance, we end it all on planet Namek, as we are wont to do here on the Sparking Zero Dramatic Showdown. Blendian, of course, trying to have a repeat performance in game 1. Drastray, I think his overall looks a tad bit more solid. Right now, Blendian stepping it up big, striking first blood big time on this Goku.
Yeah, Drastray is trying to get out of the water here. It just becomes that much more detrimental because you can never really build that key back. It's just so much slower, and if someone can build that advantage and keep you down in the water, it becomes so dang hard to really stabilize and control your game plan. And this is so much damage already on the UI Goku. Blendian is eviscerating this guy. Super Baby 2, the Tuffle doesn't even need Goku.
Yeah, for real. Gets head above water and immediately goes to the instant sparking. He's trying to do something to bring back this life deficit. He's doing it right now. That's why we get the explosive way out from Blendian, and you already know what we're doing. Running away, trying to get this rest of the sparking timer to expire, to make sure they fight on even ground.
Yeah, 2 super counters to buy a little bit more time. Another super counter, but Blendian is still taking piece by piece of this damage because of the Vanish Wars. Hasn't been able to get the super counter timing perfect every time. But Drastray's bleeding on this UI Goku. It's Raccoon on Raccoon now. 2 fresh Ginyu forces, the Ginyu goons, if you will.
Yes, facts. This is head goon right here when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking. This man is definitely out here.
The lead lackey.
Yeah, the lead lackey. I like the alliteration, most definitely. Always out here taking hits, giving hits, making sure that the star of the squad is in a healthy position.
And now it is a key gauge loss from the likes of Drastray. He's back onto the UI Goku. Blendian still chilling on the Raccoon. Like we're playing volleyball. The Elas are flying.
So they're right back at him for a moment here. And yeah, Blendian is really not trying to let him get into the sparking mode. You see Drastray doing the same thing here, peppering on the Key Blast. Williams spin a bunch of key bars, keep Blendian really low on the Key Blast, but a nice counter is going to set this up. Grand Slash, you know what's happening next. Pose on him, dog, instant sparking.
If you take this ultimate, you're going to lose the UI Goku. You're already at such low health. Oh, it didn't connect. He just full sent it.
Well done from Drastray, honestly, blocking that out.
You still get hit by this, then it's ridiculous. Not able to block it out. Gonna just take a little bit of damage here, and you don't really get that big of a punish on Blendian, and you don't even get the instant spark back. You're trying to find it. Interrupted, overextending Drastray in a terrible position now. You're 1 sequence away from losing this UI Goku. You've got no key in the tank. The lightning strike, it whiffs. And
gotta get this. He's not even trying to get the Goku out. Instead, he's opting to instant spark again. This is very brave decision-making and confident decision-making from Drastray. But man, if I'm him, this UI Goku got to hit the pine real quick.
Yeah, you have to make this sparking count. You got to do critical damage to this Super Baby 2. And we find the hit. We're on the back, but the explosive wave is just such a good defensive tool if someone's able to expose your back.
Yeah, maybe he could have called it out with like an ultimate blast, tried to use the inable to start him from the cinematic to blow through the explosive wave, but we don't see him calling that out. Instead, he's still finding a bunch of damage on Super Baby, though. I'm very impressed with how far this Goku went on that little health.
Yeah, he had mileage. That was some grit if I've ever seen it. When down against the odds, Goku always finds a way. And right now, Blendian is trying to find a way to reestablish this life lead.
Yes, indeed here. Blendian, yeah, I was going to say, feels the heat on the Super Baby at this point, so much more confident getting the Raccoon in, but Drastray has been looking clean in these Raccoon wars. Oh, try to sneak in, and he's going to be able to do so. Revenge counter, get off me for a second, trying to buy time, but a nice little sidestep. Going to make a whiff, and then he gets the punish off it, but we already know.
Oh, he couldn't get the 4. I feel like 3 is the record we've gotten this time around.
That's what it's looking like, man. The revenge counter is trying to stay on deck.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we are playing Dragon Ball. Vanish on vanish on vanish on vanish. We are going places.
100%, man. Constantly, it's so tough to pin down your opponent in this game consistently, and then you get the counters all day, every day, even the vanish counters now, but that is draining the key. And just like that, Drastray gonna bring back in this UI Goku, but he's still only working with 1 life bar, right?
And
so
look at that tag time. You have to stay on this UI for so long. You're not allowed to make a mistake. You can't really let Blendian get anything going. And he gets the hit, immediately going for the revenge counter. You see the perception gets smoked by the Grand Slash. A revenge counter of his own, and Blendian now in a little bit of trouble. It whips another Grand Slash, a huge Ki Blast loop. It is critical damage on Blendian's Raccoon.
honestly, so impressive that Drastray is just straight calling out these attempts at taking down this life bar. He actually has the lead on Blendian's Raccoon now in terms of the health. This has just been amazing decision-making over and over again. The smash attack as well. Trying to finish him off. He's going to send him to the water and then gets the Goku out for the
smart. That was so smart.
Okay.
Because he kicked him down, you're able to go into the tag and it will automatically follow up with an attack from your secondary character. I don't think Blendian was prepared to potentially vanish on that. Absolutely getting smoked, and now there's only 60 seconds left on the clock. Blendian is down to the Super Baby 2 once again, and he's fighting against 4 total life bars. I don't know if he can make this happen in the time. You have 2 skill gauges. You can potentially get an instant mark. You need to catch him on everything, but there's no more skill points. You can't revenge counter. It's going to be all up to the super counters, all up to the Vanish War. Blendian in dire straits. There's 1, there's 2, there's 1 right back.
Blendian, he doesn't have much time left.
Get it.
Oh, he tried the instant spark, but interrupted. Drastray gonna bring in the UI Goku once again.
Gut punch.
Oh, the kitchen sink. He made him bend over. Grand Slash as well. We got the instant spark now off that. You got 23 seconds, brother, to try to turn this game around.
And he got so much damage on the Raccoon, but now the Grand Slash, he finishes him off, and Drastray sparking with the consistency, with the resilience, punches that ticket to Grand Finals, 1 set away from the championship. And it's all respect, all hugs here. What a set. That was incredible. That was down to the wire. These guys are so good.
I love seeing it, right? I love seeing the sportsmanship after hard-fought battles. You can tell both of them left it all out on the battlefield right there. That's why hugging at the end right there to just appreciate each other's gameplay. That was an incredible set, 100%. Now, Drastray obviously going to be in the winner side grand finals. Blendian going to be dropping down to losers finals to face the winner of our next match. It's going to be Saru versus Potato.
Yeah, Saru 666 versus Potato. So it is going to be that Spain representative duking it out against the West Coast here. So only four players only remain still. We're about to go down to 3. We only have our loser semis, our losers finals, and then ultimately grand finals where someone is going to come up to bat against Drastray, where, you know, there is a potential final set if we do get a grand finals reset. That is how Double Elim works here. If you aren't familiar with the typical format, because this is the we did single elim for all of the qualifiers. Yeah. It's going to come down to the wire here, and I mean, this bracket has developed in such a crazy fashion. I mean, seeing these players reach the pinnacle with the characters that they've been handed is always such a treat. So it's going to be up to Saru to battle it out against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. West Coast versus Spain. It is going to be an incredible head-to-head here. And Blendian is awaiting. Blendian has had such an amazing tournament run so far too. So I'm really looking forward to the result here. Obviously, you know, we want to root for every single player.
Absolutely,
our favorite character is Gogeta 4. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm on that side, but I just want to see some good Sparking Zero, man.
100%, and I don't mind. I think it's really cool, actually, that Drastray representing the UI Goku is in grand finals.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, UI Goku obviously just making sense in terms of power levels in the lore and whatnot, but that was also our trophy for Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? So it's definitely been a weekend of UI Goku, and that's exactly what we're looking for here. More and more domination coming out of the side of Drastray, who's going to be taking that pole position in winner side grand finals, of course. But as we mentioned, it's going to be our next match now. Saru versus Potato for a chance to take down the losers finals match and eventually get their own shot at Drastray.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, everybody's eyes is on the prize here. You want to be able to claim that first place. And from here on out, it's elimination after elimination. A lot of pressure. A lot is on the line. And you've got 2 chances in this first of 2 to make your mark. Can you overcome your opponent? Can you then get into that next position? Can you set yourself up to, you know, do the Herculean effort of getting that grand finals reset and ultimately taking the tournament? Drastray Sparking obviously has, you know, those 2 opportunities, and these players know that they've got to ramp up. Like, this is the hot seat now. And I think that's something that's so powerful too, because Drastray Sparking is going to be, you know, he's going to be coming in, he's going to be fighting somebody who is ready, who is ramped up and prepared. But the same can be a, you know, as it is a benefit, it can also be a curse, because he's getting so much data, seeing exactly where the cracks in your gameplay are, and you might have a little bit of fatigue as well. So that is a pretty spot to sit in.
Yeah, that's part of why we structure these tournaments the way we do when it comes to the double elimination tournament, right? Obviously, we do the winners finals before the losers semis, so that means the person that lost in winners finals doesn't immediately have to play right after the next match to kind of have to deal with that loss and then try to put it in the back of their mind. They have a little bit of a break to try to absorb what's happening in losers semis, bounce back in losers finals, get their chance at grands. And obviously the person that wins that match has all the time in the world to sit back and study the opponents that are going to get there, while the person that does get there is getting there with a bunch of momentum, as you said, whether it is the person that lost in winners finals being able to bounce back and get a W under their belt to build that confidence, or it's somebody from deeper in the losers bracket who is on a run, who might just be able to really catch fire at the most important moment.
Absolutely, and it's only going to get better from here. Our players are getting set up to duke it out here in this losers semifinals. It is going to be one hell of a match, and we've seen what Saru's been able to do throughout the bracket with that Trunks. Just such a strong representation on the character. It doesn't matter what you take away from the character. You can't take that away from the pilot. That is Saru. Just really great defensive timings, really great super counters, just consistently showing just optimal movement. And that's what you love to see, right? Like, you have to be able to do that to elevate the characters you're playing. So I love that we've seen that. Same thing from Potato. He's been rocking that Gogeta 4 and just been putting in work. The amount of pressure he's been able to create with the rush attacks and changing his timing, it's been really hard for his opponents to deal with. So I want to see exactly how Saru manages.
I could be mistaken. Didn't these two play in the winner side of things? I could have swore they did, but if you're not confirming it off the top of your head, then we will find that out in a little bit later. So Saru obviously going up against Potato 726. I'm excited to get this one popping. And Potato with that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Definitely looking forward to seeing him do work. But Saru has looked incredibly solid, honestly. Dropping a little bit early, but
love the flex every time.
Yeah, bouncing back, even putting up the horns, wants to make sure the rock and roll is felt when it comes to what he brings to the table in terms of gameplay. And again, thank you everybody for joining us, not only for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the dramatic showdown, but also the Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour conclusion as well. It's been a great weekend of Dragon Ball IP and property, and you already know we got some stuff lined up afterwards. So stay tuned, but Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the dramatic showdown is what we're all focused on right now, trying to bring it home and crown our first ever champion for one of the premier games of the IP.
Yeah, it has really been a true celebration of everything Dragon Ball for this weekend, and it's always a treat to you know, bless the stage and be able to talk about anything Goku's a part of, anything that these great players are a part of. I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly.
I love that, of course. So we're making sure that everything is nice and ready to go. We're going to restart the consoles and whatnot, make sure everything is clean and prepared, no weird little technical issues, Bluetooth fairies and all of that. Gonna make sure that's gonna be handled. Shout out to SKD for that one. I'll never forget the Bluetooth fairies. That's where I got that from.
And I do want to confirm, I wanted to reiterate, you were correct. It actually was Saru in the round 1 of winners that was able to send Potato down to the loser side. And Saru kind of dismantled him in that first set. So Potato has had some time to ramp up. Saru obviously was able to do it before, so it needs to be a rinse repeat here. And it was Blendian who defeated Saru. So there's a potential run back into run back in the works here. Like, Saru's done it once, and this is a run back for Potato. Potato wants the opportunity to then fight Blendian for the first time. And I mean, Saru wants that run back against Blendian. He said, "You sent me here. I'm going for Drastray. I'm going for the top." So you got run back into a potential run back into another potential. You know, there's also a potential run back. Blendian wants to refight Drastray.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the triple threat, the 3-way title match. It's, oh man, King of the Hill. It's a ladder match.
Pretty much at this point, right? That's what we're all having on the line here. And of course, getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. But yeah, I'm excited to see all these potential runbacks, of course. And if you're somebody like Blendian, right, you can't get caught overlooking somebody like Saru if they make it to you in losers finals because you're the one that lost to Drastray, right? You still got to be thinking about this. And oftentimes in double elimination bracket, I favor the person that lost the first time in the run back, right? Because a lot of the time the person that lost is the one that's continuously thinking about why they lost. They're thinking about that set where they held the L and making sure to make some adjustments if they run into that person again. So it's going to be very dangerous if a Blendian does have to go against Saru. But of course, we still have to handle the loser semis and make sure we get our proper winner there first, because it can be Potato as well.
Yeah, it's a lot on the line. I mean, the pride's on the line. You don't want to lose to the same guy twice, especially in a double eliminate bracket.
Hurts.
So it's something that all players have to overcome. All players have to prepare for. These players are, you know, locking in. You see the pre-game rituals. I wonder what he's checking on his phone. He's here, like, let me see that frame data.
Yeah.
Let me see what everybody's doing online. What's the new tech? What can I utilize? And I mean, both players are stoked to be here. I've been loving watching the personalities we've been seeing from these players and everything they put on display. Their own, you can really see the character of the player by the way that they present their gameplay. So
100%, a whole lot of creative expression, self-expression when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. You already know both of these players have it on full display, along with our other two players that are also still in the tournament. Of course, the only one sitting in winners is still Drastray, as Blendian got sent to the losers bracket in the last match. So all three of these players duking it out for a chance at the presumed champ. He's in the pole position right now. Obviously, they're going to be looking to knock him off his high horse once they get there, but we got to determine which single player is going to get that opportunity to do so, because so many of these players have been fighting tooth and nail just to get there in the first place. We're going to see who's going to clutch it out here. Saru, like we said before, had handled Potato in the winner's bracket side of things, but we are going to get the run back, and it tends to favor the person that lost the first game just because they've been thinking about the adjustments they need to make. While Saru, he might have the eye on the prize, right? He might be overlooking him a little bit, trying to get to Blendian, trying to get that run back. Exactly. Might be thinking about the trophy, the first place, the glory, the accolades that come with it. It's tough, man. You got to make sure you compose yourself and stay in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to be a battle of attrition between these two. Saru has already, achieved the game plan earlier with a 2-0 over Potato, and it's up to Potato to become too hot to handle.
Yes, indeed. I like that a lot. Too hot to handle, indeed. See who.
Did you bring the mitts?
The mitts, brother. Ooh. Everybody getting the mitts handed out to them. Hands rated E for everyone. So
that's right. That's right. Absolutely. And I mean, God, I'm just ramping up for these two to play. I feel like we're going to see more Raccoon in the secondary. It must have been decided upon. It like, yeah, this is the guy.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. He's got a ton of health. He's got the instant sparking. He's got the, nobody's been using the buff, by the way. Now that you need the 4 bars for instant sparking, they're like, buff? No shot. I'm not tapping that. That skill, I don't have that skill. That's not on my bar. Yeah. And I hear the bing bing, which means we're getting right into it. It is going to be Saru, 666 against Potato, 726. Feel like I'm about to finish a phone number.
Yeah, for real right now. And yeah, another big thing with the Raccoon, right, is that Grand Slash directly into the Ultimate Blast. Once you're in that sparking, we've seen players utilize that all throughout this game's lifespan already. But Potato sending Trunks all across the stage already.
And I mean, before we saw Saru really come out on top and be successful in this matchup when he was able to get into the sparking his Trunks and just absolutely batter him with the charged Ki Blast. Absolutely able to shut him down and not let Potato engage.
Yes, indeed. And we're already opening him up real quick. Saru, yeah, he tried to get the counter going, but Potato is ready for it once again. This man already going to the bench with Trunks because he can see how dangerous Potato is on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Get off me, bro. I'll sacrifice the key. I don't care. You're just trying to keep his offense up. Dodging him left and right here. Incredible defense. Oh, it teched the throw.
Yeah, needed to find that tech. You do not want to give Potato any more momentum. He's already carved through so much of the life on both of Saru's characters. And now into the Raccoon of his own. Gonna try to build a little bit of that skill gauge up and just use that to really preserve as much health as possible on the squad, right?
Oh, 100%, man. Oh, and again, open him up. Give me that back, though. Pardon my back. Shout out to Killer Season. Oh, even a faded away.
Yeah. Spacing was a little bit wrong. You saw You saw the backdash to try to get
there
that
it
set
is.
up, and it's a full combo. Like, that's a true combo as long as you time it right and you space it correctly. So the first time it was a whiff, but if you do not first succeed, try again. Potato has already lost 3 life bars on this Raccoon, and the Sonic's Wave finally gives him a moment to think, a moment to breathe. And this Vanish War is just what Saru is going to have to take as a reward. The Instant Spark's activated, but now you're just locked down. You're getting beat up real bad. Razor's Edge.
Oh, RIP Scott Hall. Anniversary just passed. One of our favorites, of course. And yeah, again, while this sparking is going, you already know Saru going to be trying to abuse the Ki Blast while Potato looking for coverage in here by any means necessary in the destroyed city.
Yeah, West City is getting beat up real bad. Just utilizing the Gog. Oh, it does connect.
Wow.
A key charge, maybe going for the instant sparking. And Potato is just getting ripped up here. That is going to be the tag into the Gogeta 4, saving the Raccoon. But that was a dire situation. Got a little desperate on the tag there, was trying to find the moment.
100%. Oh, yeah, he's just getting the charge Ki Blast and unblockable on the charge Ki Blast, so just
Can't get
tempered
in.
on the damage. And yeah, as soon as he gets his space back again, the sparking is going to make sure he's going to try to sacrifice every single piece of life before getting in.
And this is what we saw last time from Saru. As soon as he was able to establish that sparking state, it's just Potato cannot find a way in, and he just continues to batter him. Another 9K damage, and now the Z-Burst dash comes in, but it's the wrong guy. It's Raccoon. You're not even putting the damage in on to the Trunks, and you haven't even been able to get a touch on the Raccoon here. Saru has been so good, and oh man, if you even take one sequence, one rush attack, it starts to all fall apart. Look at Raccoon melt, bro.
Yeah, that's the power of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He just needs one open up, and then a whole lot of life is going to get deleted in an instant. But Potato is very scary in this situation.
Man, oh man. Oh, again, going for the overhead. It does connect. Saru about to lose this Raccoon. It's mad damage. You got to find a way to tag out. You do not want to lose the second character. You do not want to lose the meat shield. And Potato now taking onside the throw tech. Oh, let's see.
We're gonna boost.
He's going to give the meter. Neither of them want to give it up. Neither of them
Fair enough.
want to commit. And this is bad. Saru needs to find a way to get out of here. He might just lose the Raccoon here. The super counter is aptly timed. Tries to dash in and is smoked by the Ki Blast. Potato looking great in this second meeting.
Yeah, Potato, what a bounce back, right? Because Saru was in control a lot of this game as well, but being able to get into the Raccoon, being able to do a bunch of different things, he's been able to really bounce back. And this, Trunks is also bleeding very quickly at this point. Potato, oh my goodness, yeah, he's trying to get the Super Saiyan 4. This is actually a very close match, just because both Potato's characters only have like 1 life bar left. I understand that Saru only has 1 life bar total, but things can go wrong real quickly. Oh, he's gonna try to get the ultimate blast off.
Did you see that stare down into the ultimate
Yeah.
blast? Saru, did you flinch?
He
did! Oh, that's gonna be the game. Potato literally stared at him for like 4 seconds. He said, am I gonna do it? Are you gonna perceive this?
It was the classic, brother. It was one of those moments, right? We see it in fighting games all the time where the stare down happens. Who's going to flinch first? And often when a person goes with an invincible move and the other person does end up flinching, you already know how it plays out. So Potato, what a way to kind of turn that match around and take the game 1 lead here up against Saru, who is the one that sent him to losers in the first place.
That was unbreakable Yomi eye contact.
Legit.
That was some mind games 101. And I love to see that too, because there is so many defensive options that you can represent and that you're looking for, and you're trying to deal with the potential rush attacks. You don't have a lot of health, so you're looking for the super counters. You're looking for the perception. You are just trying to evade because any touch will kill you. And the fact that he just sat there and he's like, what if I showed you the power of nothingness?
Yeah.
I learned this from the UI Goku himself. And I don't know if Raccoon ever, had a chance to train with UI Goku. I'm pretty sure it's a negative.
Yeah.
But, old dog can learn new tricks.
Absolutely. The power of nothing is very potent when it comes to fighting games. This is another thing that we know and love about them. Right, that Potato utilized it to the perfect time. Now we're going to get into our game 2. Saru and Potato. Potato up 1-0. And again, remember, this is 2 out of 3 all the way through. So he's already on set point here. He just needs to put him away one more time in front of the people.
Yeah, Potato has looked so clean. And I mean, that one went down to the wire. Both players only had a little bit more than 1 health bar.
Oh my God.
It was just 16k damage, 1 string. Like, that is the power of Gogeta. The throw tech is there. Potato, I guess he's heating up, man. This is the type of player you do not want to get more games. You don't want to give him data because he's been figuring it out, representing the US well.
Look at this damage. The damage output on Gogeta 4 is just so ridiculous. Trunks already in dire straits here. Oh, try the perception. He gets gut punched. And yeah, revenge counter trying to prevent any of this damage. Even the wave explosion afterwards to please mitigate some of this hurt.
Super counter now trying to buy some space on this Raccoon, and he's just melting in the life bar department. Back to Potato's Raccoon now, and I like this switch. You want to give Gogeta a little bit of time to heal up. You've already established a life lead, and you are unrelenting. Potato looking like a new player in this loser side, and that's the beauty of double elim. Sometimes you need that extra motivation. Sometimes you need the pressure to show just how good you can be. And Potato, it feels like you got all the fixins.
Legit, man. All these side steps to the whip punishes, they've been looking extremely good. Oh, he did it again! Back to back with the throws.
Another one. Ah!
Oh,
He dodged it this time. He dodged it this time.
My
Okay,
man
okay,
was
okay.
storing finishers like that. It was like it was SmackDown 2006.
When you spam the finisher,
Yeah.
the super bar just never disappears. You're like,
Oh, man.
I can't believe you hitting me with everybody's finisher.
Legit was looking like it right there, and Potato was off to a tremendous lead here. I mean, the Raccoon is bleeding. We saw before Saru was able to get the Trunks out. He was not looking healthy either. A huge Sonic sway to provide some relief for a moment. Who knows? Yeah, who knows how long this is actually going to last.
And back to Trunks, you have a little bit over 3 life bars, and that's immediately going back into the Gogeta 4. He says, all right, Raccoon's done his job. He won the mirror match versus the other Raccoon, and now, if you're able to get like 1 clean sequence, Trunks is going to be 1 touch away from death. The Grand Slash again. Oh my goodness, Saru, you got to fight back now. Explosive Wave, you got no skill points. If Potato can stay on him, he might just fall apart.
So I was going to say, even with 3 life bars right up against the Gogeta 4, it kind of feels like 1.5. Like the amount that he's just able to delete you so quickly compared to other characters. He's even getting the Trunks out again, but that's right into the waiting arms of the Gogeta.
He had a great sidestep against the perception right there too, and now Saru is going to be 1 life bar away from losing this Raccoon. The tech on the throw again. How much meat are you willing to give? How much key? And it's not going to work out for Potato. He loses the key. The is an overextension. I mean, now you have to keep this pressure going. Another throw tech.
Yeah, he's reacting to the throw techs now. He knows what's good. Once again, though, I mean, Potato has not been able to find the techs, but he's been able to find the movement so clean.
Got a revenge counter.
Back against the wall. Oh, he dodged it. That was so clean.
He's about to die. Saru needs to keep this Raccoon alive, needs to do it to have a chance to survive, and he gets the tag. Trunks in a terrible position, though. He's only got a little bit more than 2 bars. Instant Spark is interrupted. And now you're dealing with the charge slashes from the likes of Saru. The space has been established, and Potato is the one who has to close the gap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why Potato brings in the Raccoon, right? This is the character that can sacrifice a little bit more life getting in compared to the Gogeta.
Oh, did you see him? He's literally just breaking the ankles. He is outmaneuvering him. The sidesteps have been so clean. The throw techs have been so clutch. The perceptions on point in the Sonic sway to take that final bit of key away. Saru needs to find the instant spark, and he's interrupted again and again and again. He finds the back finally, though, and this should be a moment of break, but he gets the timing perfectly on the charge.
He doesn't at all. The Grand Slash knockdown. Oh, trying to follow it up, but maybe getting a little antsy here. Smelling blood in the water. Potato and desperate for victory. Saru gets the instant sparking off, but it's not without consequence.
Might not be enough. You won't win this Vanish War, but Saru gets caught off guard. You can't afford to lose that Vanish War if you're in sparking. That's a battle that you should never lose, but the timing just wasn't there. Maybe it's the nerves. Maybe it's the pressure. Saru needs to make something happen here with the Trunks. Needs to find a way to preserve the life, but Raccoon is so low.
Yeah, indeed, right? Both these characters very low for Saru's side.
First Ash.
Gogeta, I mean, he's been taking some licks on his way in, though. He's not looking the healthiest anymore either, especially all these charge slashes. Making him pay dearly. Nice evasion there, but still it's a little scary while Saru's and Sparking trying to take coverage in the buildings.
Yeah, so low on the key, and it's so difficult. They were able to make their way outside of the arena, and that space is so huge, especially to beat the charge key blast. Stopping the instant spark activation, that's why you see the peppering of the key blast in between the charge attempts.
And this Gogeta 4, I mean, he's almost dead. He's going to have to get the Raccoon out here.
Yeah, finally found a way. Not getting the instant spark though. Oh, trying again and again and again. And the instant spark does come out from Saru this time. Potato is just getting battered. He hasn't found a way to close this gap, and Saru has consistently been able to find a way to get the key up.
Yes, indeed. You see the key again, just peppering him on. I cannot believe how clutch he's been with this Trunks. He got a little bit of space, and now he's never letting Potato in. Again, just stuffing every type of attempt at closing the gap with these charges.
Oh, he's going to punish the instant spark. That's massive.
Oh,
and that's going to be a dead Raccoon. The Potato was not ready, and he just goes for the instant spark immediately, and he's interrupted into the tag. Raccoon, all he can take is one sequence. 60 seconds left on the clock. Potato still has a way to close this out. Perception trying to counter the gut punch into the instant spark, but he's interrupted. He overextended on his own. Revenge counter. He's trying to find a way to take out this Raccoon. You can't take another revenge counter. You will die once the 2 bars is built. You're so close. Raccoon's gone. There is a chance. It's a one touch. Both sides. Potato, if he can find the mark, he can't go for the instant spark, and he can't take a key blast. It's going to go down the minute. He got the instant spark. He might be able to do this. Z-burst act, but the explosive wave is enough. Saru evens it up. That was down to the wire. Such a clutch reaction. I see you, bro. I see you.
Yeah, he's happy about that one,
I was
right?
clean. Oh, dude,
I mean, he had to do so much work on that Trunks that had pretty much half a health bar left up against, I mean, what was it, like 3 or 4 total health bars on the side of Potato still available to him? That was an incredible clutch gene that was displayed.
Yeah, the fact that he had the composure and he says, I just won't let you engage. I will not let you win the neutral. You cannot cover this space. And I am the arbiter, all right? I am the commander.
Legit.
I am air traffic control, and this vehicle is not permitted here, all right? You are not allowed. Gosh, no clearance, no nothing. Potato's going back to the drawing board, and we're going right into the 3rd match between these two. This guy's pumped up. I am scared for whoever has to fight Saru next, because I can see him ramping in real time.
100%, man. He's really, I mean, stepped up his game so much when he needed it the most, and that is one of the characteristics of a competitor that if you have it in you, you're going to go far, right? Back against the wall, you play even better when the pressure's on, when the lights are on. That's exactly what we saw. But Potato, he's going to get a chance to respond in kind here. Obviously, that Gogeta has been doing so much work. We're going to see if he's going to continue to do so, but I don't know. You were kind of looking right. Saru's momentum is out of control.
And the thing about it, too, is Saru immediately adapted the game plan. You see him right off the rip just trying to create that space, understanding that Potato has been having a really hard time closing the gap. The Z-burst dashes have not been, paying off in dividends, and they cost so much ki to really get you going that Potato hasn't really been able to keep any pressure going after he gets in. And now you get a lot of damage here with the Gogeta 4. No skill points really in the tank to get an instant sparking. And if you're taking this damage from Raccoon, you are praying because Gogeta is bleeding, and Raccoon, his time is not fleeting. He is beating up Gogeta 4.
Yeah, this is huge right now for Saru. The last game did not start like this, and Saru won it, right? So the fact that he's off to such a hot start in this game 3, it bodes very well for him. And Potato, yeah, you already know he's going to get that tag out, trying to create some breathing room to get the Gogeta some health back.
Yeah, it feels like he figured out a key moment of this matchup on how to control the space and where Potato is most uncomfortable, right? But now, Raccoon is the one at a life deficit. I expect him to switch back out, and that's exactly what we see. The clash on the dash. Who's willing to press? And it is Potato that comes out on top there. But now you have that distance. Saru's kind of happy about that, right? It's like, oh, you knocked me full screen? I'm happy to lose that trade. If you're not going to pursue, this is where I want to be anyways.
Oh, my goodness.
You solved the problem.
Yeah, 100%, right? Making the most out of losing that sequence anyways. Like, either way, as long as I get my space to get up these key blasts, the charge slashes, I mean, good luck, brother, because you have been not showing me that you can get through it.
And finally, we see actually the install coming out from the likes of Potato. He's trying to get into that sparking. He's just emitting charge, and it just does not work out. Potato continues to engage, this time sending him away. We're going to get right back into the sparking. There's not an instant spark available for Potato. These charge slashes are just such a deterrent. You feel him deteriorating.
Yeah, one of the big changes of this game, right, was making those instant sparkings 4 skill points. So Potato, he only got the 4 skill points after he started getting peppered with blast once again. He didn't have it after that clash sequence, so he couldn't go into it while he had the breathing room. And Saru again going into it, and he's gonna just go with the skill blast immediately.
That's massive damage, and he's still in sparking. Oh, dude, Potato tried again to get into that mode. The instant sparkings just have not been working out.
Oh my, and then the Sonic Sway. You talked about Potato's keybar woes, and they're gonna continue with the drain of that.
And he has to continue to spend these skill gauges on the revenge counters, continue to spend these resources to try and survive, and he might be completely spent. If he can't get a solid sequence onto Saru, he might just run away with it. Gogeta, less than 1 life bar left in the tank. Then it's time for Gogeta to put the hurt on Raccoon. Instant Spark interrupted again. Ki has been depleted for so long. Now the skill is being used again. Super counter finally comes out. Saiyan Surfer is dodged.
Oh my goodness, bro. Potato only about half a life bar left of the Gogeta, kind of like 60% right now. He's playing with fire here. But man, he is confident in his Gogeta regardless of that. Trying to finish off this Raccoon. Right now, oh, the Trunks coming in and the Raccoon back in for Potato as well.
Look at the health difference in the secondary characters. Raccoon is bleeding. He finally gets an instant spark. You have to be so careful the ultimate. We are going to be clashing here. And I think you're okay getting sent full screen, but he can follow up. He's got unlimited vanishes, but Potato misses the second vanish there. That's a key miss, especially because you're in sparking. You gave him the space he was looking for. At least you have a little bit of Ki at your disposal now. Explosive Wave buys you all the space in the world, though. Saru's okay with playing the time here.
Yeah, absolutely right. Time is most definitely on his side, considering the overall health of both teams. And right now, the war is on the side of Potato. He's been able to finally get the Ki advantage. He's making the most of it right now. He's got to keep that. And yeah, I mean, engaging in these Vanish Wars are a little scary, but with Saru at a deficit, it's coming out all Potato.
Yeah, and I mean, now you're in a pretty careful, scary spot. Saru does find the back, though. Gets the instant spark activation this time. If he's able to create any amount of space, Potato might just fall to these charged slashes. That's why you see him pressing the initiative. He's not going to try to let him get space. He then ends up running away. I'm actually really surprised here. He wants to get an instant spark of his own. And he tags out Raccoon, but Gogeta's hurting. You might have just sentenced him to death.
Yeah, because you mentioned it earlier, right? The tag timer on these high BP characters, it's so long, as you can see, slowly filling back up that yellow bar right there. So because of that, Potato, he's going to have to fight it out tooth and nail with the Gogeta.
1.4k health at a time. These charged slashes are critical. They're surgical. You can't take 2 more. There's 1. It misses. You're so close to that. Potato still has half the tag timer left. He's going to fall on the Gogeta, and now it's just Raccoon left. Saru is 1 character away from getting to that loser's finals.
Yeah, and the faded run back up against Blendian, the player that sent him to losers. Saru trying to finish off this double jeopardy of Potato. Raccoon on Raccoon violence once again here, both with just a single life bar to their name. But as we talked about, Saru got a real healthy Trunks in the back. So it's looking dire for Potato. Trying to open him up, and Saru's going to be able to close it out in loser semifinals. Get into the losers finals, earn his run back, and the momentum continues.
Saru locking in, making a miraculous effort with that Trunks, controlling space in such an immaculate way and shutting down the game plan that Potato had presented. So I really love what Saru was able to do. He mashed the hell out of Potato, man.
He did. He most definitely did right there. Made a bunch of meals on that one. Ooh, wee. Saru, very impressive to get his run back. And I mean, we kind of set that up from the beginning, right? We have potential 3 run back matches in a row.
Back to back.
So this is going to be the all right. We just had one with the match between Saru and Potato. That was the run back from the winner's side of things. Saru able to repeat his performance and send Potato out of the tournament. And now, of course, you can see in the loser's side of things, Saru has earned his run back against Blendian, the person that put him into losers initially. And then, of course, in that grand finals, we could see Drastray versus Blendian for that 3rd and final run back. But with Saru's momentum, I don't know if that's going to happen, my friend. But I do know that the merch has been fire for this event, baby. Dragon Ball has everything you want. Check out the official website, whether it be at Bandai Namco or by ease of scanning the QR code on your screen right now. Only available in North America, of course, so if you're outside North America, hit one of your American homies up. Try to get your stuff in right now. T-shirt, hoodies, and mouse pads, all available, all representing all the games that Dragon Ball has out right now. Please hit them up if you get the chance.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. You can represent your favorite Dragon Ball series with your favorite Dragon Ball merch. And just like the players here representing the characters that they won for their region. And we are not stopping. The hot seat is only going to get hotter here. Saru has the opportunity to not only get the run back here against Blendian, he has the opportunity to take the whole thing, but Blendian wants to get that run back against Drastre, sparking our potential, second to last set here. It is losers finals. This is gonna be a banger. It is gonna be the Super Baby 2 against the Trunks. Saru has shown such immaculate space control, and Blendian has shown such a, well-rounded defensive and offensive game plan. It's gonna be one for the ages, and awaiting them in grand finals. Winner side is that Drastre sparking. 3 players are left. We started with 8 at the start of the day. Both of these guys are so close to getting that title, to getting the championship. It's time to lock in, and I mean, it's just been getting better and better and better and better.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All of these matches, the hype has been increasing throughout the tournament. The gameplay levels, the skill levels, all rising through the roof as we get deeper and deeper into the dramatic showdown. Obviously, Saru looking very ready for this run back up against Blendian. Both players looking focused, ready to lock in to try to get into the grand finals, crown themselves the first ever Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Dramatic Showdown champion. Of course, this was a global affair as well. 8 qualified players from 8 different parts of the world, all over the world, whether it be America, Mexico, France, Germany, Japan. So many places got represented, and we're battling it out to find out the best of the best.
The thing is, only one player in the world can truly call themselves the true best, and this is the tournament to decide it. If you want to make your mark on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the time is now. The time is now. The dramatic showdown is almost coming to its conclusion. I mean, losers finals is about to be underway again. It is Blendian versus Saru. We've got Germany versus Spain, and France awaiting them at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. We're almost there. Snake Way has been a long journey. We're going to see who comes out on top or who doesn't make it, who doesn't have the endurance. Drastre obviously hasn't even been sent down to Snake Way yet. He's not begun his run. Everyone else has been on one hell of a tear down here, and we're going to tear straight into losers finals. Saru 666 versus Blendian.
It is kind of funny the way the finales kind of played out for the 2 tournaments, because, the European commentators commentated the American Grand Finals, and now the American commentators are going to commentate the European Grand Finals for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Because either way, either one of these players is going to be an all-European affair in that Grands as they look to take on Drastre. But right now, Saru, we're going to continue that momentum going up against the man Blendian here on the Super Baby.
Yeah, man, it's actually poetic the way it works out in that match. It's like, oh, you're telling me that we swapped? It's freaky Sunday? We were like, let me just get the regions mixed up. Let's go ahead and cover each other's bases. And Saru gonna be showing off the Bardock again this time. I'm actually really curious, maybe because of the ability to have the instant spark and that explosive wave built into one tool, likely to have that defensive option, but we'll have to see if that comes to fruition, because right now Blendian is reminding us exactly why Saru got sent down to the losers in the first place.
Brother, yeah, this Bardock is looking very unhealthy, fam. Like, already down to a bar and a half. That's why Saru's going to take the opportunity to bring the Trunks back in. Man, that was a rough way to start for him. Blendian feeling good. He gets the Super Baby out, but he had barely lost any life even, right? So he's just happy fighting it out with the Raccoon, wanting to keep his point character, the very strong character in Super Baby, as healthy as possible to finish the job later.
Absolutely. Blendian, he put the bar in Bardock this time around. He's like, that's how I got my name. I lost all my life bars from you. Raccoon is just going to buy time, and the most important piece is once you get him on the screen, you start building up that skill, you start giving yourself that access to that instant spark of your own, and we've seen Blendian utilize it to great effect. And now Saru, having an instant spark on his side, is just going to continue to pepper you with the Ki Blast. The back has been exposed. The super counter is going to be a massive way to start off this Vanish War, but super counter's on the way back from Blendian. You got to earn your licks here.
Yes, and Trunks just has such a great zoning, keep away projectile game. in Sparking Zero that you can see. It's all about creating that space, getting into the instant sparking, and then just having that infinite meter to throw as many key blasts as you want. And that has been a huge strategy that's paid dividends for Saru. Blendian is going to bring back in the Super Baby as Raccoon. He's taking a lot of damage just from these projectiles, right? So wants to make sure he balances the health bars evenly, try to keep both characters very healthy. But man, Saru, he's just been putting work on him since the Trunks has come in.
Yeah, it's all about the space control. It's all about leveraging that instant spark and then also, you know, establishing a knockdown to create that space to get into sparking raw the next time. And it feels like, you know, to the namesake, there is Sparking Zero downtime for Saru in this moment on the Trunks. But Bardock, he's praying. He's like, why am I fighting the Prince of All Saiyans possessed?
Oh,
I thought we beat these Stuffles up. This is rough.
Yeah, that's real rough for him as well. Saru, the reason he got out on the Trunks in the first place is because he ran out of key bar, right? So he was like, all right, I'm going to bring the Bardock in, try to let him do some work, and now he needs to get him right back out because of the unhealthy state of him. But as you can see, Saru's still very low on the key, so this is a big chance for Blendian to go to work.
And turn him around once again, and the damage output from Super Baby 2 is so dang high, and I love that. Peppering in the key blast in between the string to catch Blendian, potentially going for those perceptions. And it's such an important part of your pressure structure to really find your tempo, find your momentum, and keep your opponent guessing. A revenge counter is a massive chance for Saru here too. Forcing the tag out again. Saru's Trunks has just been ripping into Blendian's entire life bar, not only on Raccoon, but Baby's struggling now too.
Yeah, exactly. The Trunks has been the primary issue 100,000% for Blendian right now. As soon as he gets to space, he's just not able to get in without sacrificing significant amounts of life, and that changes your whole perspective, right? It changes your decision-making, how you're going to go about things, and just in general, your mental state. So this has been great strategy from Saru. Blendian just hasn't been able to either have the resources or the reads to get past everything.
Bardock in a pretty bad spot because you do see him with that one life bar. You do have the 4 gauge now to go for that instant spark with the explosive wave. Just opts to fall all the way down, and now you're dealing with a fully sparked up Blendian on this Raccoon, and there it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're talking about, the explosive wave, instant sparking. He saved it for the very end right here to try to make something happen.
Super counter at the perfect timing, but now if you take a revenge counter, if he is able to build those 2 skill gauges, you might be rough. If this ultimate connects, Blendian, he might lose the Raccoon here. This is going to be massive damage if it hits, and it does! Oh, it's going to be so close. Is it enough? No, half a life bar, and he gets Bardock out. Bard Daddy has escaped, and it's the ultimate that comes back. Saru, what did you press? Did you overextend? You might take a hefty grip of damage of your own.
He's going to need this.
Everybody's been getting hit if they've tried to go for the Vanish sequence. It's so hard. Damn!
Oh my, yeah, that was a big comeback from Blendian here. You can see he's actually got the health advantage now when the Super Baby comes in. So, wow, that really turned the tide. A couple of ultimate blasts, a couple of skills really made this a much more even fight than it initially started as.
They're almost dead even on the life bars here. The secondary characters are also moving out. And Blendian gets the initiative here, but it's going to be an explosive wave of his own. Saru chipping away at Blendian as well, but he's not able to establish his space. He can't really get the instant spark. An explosive wave back. 2 bars for 2 bars, and the Sonic Sway is clutch.
That's absolutely huge right there, but nonetheless,
did it again?
Yeah, Saru was still looking strong, and he's going to get the Trunks out here. The Bardock, both characters looking very unhealthy. Needs to make something happen up against the Super Baby, but right now, Blendian is looking so good. Trying to get his back, but we're countering left and right. Saru, he can't take another hit, and he gets sent into the grave. It's all up to the Trunks now, and he's not looking like the healthiest character either.
Super counter timing just wasn't there. That was the only out in this situation. You're able to get a little bit of key back with that key charge, but you're getting peppered by these key blasts, and you don't have a lot of life to give. You can't really afford to continue charging here. You don't have enough space to get that instant spark. You don't have enough space and time to get the charge. Another explosive wave. Every single time Saru has gotten edge, the explosive wave comes through. The instant spark does work out, but he gets smoked, and the super counter just wasn't there. Blendian saw blood in the water and struck when it mattered most.
The thirst, right? We saw Saru. I mean, he's been able to control the tempo and in general, so much of the game once he gets into that sparking. So a great job right there from Blendian, really never giving him that opportunity to do so. He was like, if you're going to full commit to that, that's fine with me. I'm going to full commit to hitting you in the mouth. Blendian able to take the first game off that.
Yeah, taking the initiative and having that killer instinct as well is so important, right? Because that was really the only out for Saru. There was no real opportunity to get a solid key charge, to you know, set yourself up to go for those charge blasts, to catch Blendian off guard. If you did engage, 4 skill points were there for the likes of Blendian, which means that's 2 explosive waves. That's another grip of damage that you have to take, and you didn't have enough life on you know, on the screen to survive. So getting put into that almost checkmate situation, it's a rough place to be, but it was down to the wire, and it could have been the opposite story for Blendian. They want to lead, though. Blendian trying to repeat history.
I'm wondering if Saru is going to stick with the Bardock again. As we saw, he's going to go back to the tried and true Raccoon. It's been the favorite partner for so many of the players right now. Oh my God. Let's not even worry about that because this Trunks is getting pieced up. Yeah, he had to use his skill points immediately as soon as he got them to stop this nonsense. But he's still not out of it right now. Multiple health bars already lost about 15 seconds into the match.
Yeah, you haven't even blinked, and Blendian has presented La Licuadora. You are getting mixed and shredded, my man.
It's too good, yeah. Saru, I mean, he had to need the emergency help button right there, bringing the Raccoon, and he has switched back to it, right? So the Bardock right in the pine once again.
Yeah, and Raccoon now getting a lot of work done here. Gut Punch comes out and going to be losing a lot off the top of this Raccoon as well. You can't really afford to relinquish this much health. Turned around. And the Grand Slash has so much damage to reset.
No.
Dude, it's all coming off. This is like 5 life bars that have already been ripped away. Saru has lost all momentum. Blendian is unstoppable. This is so fast. The explosive way, the first time that Saru was able to get a hit. And even though Trunks is back in, he's only got 4 life bars. Blendian is just ripping into him.
Yeah, you guys gotta understand, in this game, the long combos are not possible unless you just read your opponent over and over again. So the fact that Blendian got so much damage, he was so right so many times.
Now the super counters are coming in. Blendian is warmed up. You can see that he's unrelenting. It feels like he's just right on every read. The instant spark not able to come out just yet. Interrupted again, finds the back. Trying to create that space, lightning strike. You're still in the super counter, trying to buy you that time, and you finally get the instant spark activation. It's up to Blendian to run.
Yeah, exactly. But he was too low on the key bar himself to really interrupt that instant sparking, so he took some key himself. You saw him charge up just to make sure he can evade a little bit more friendly. Otherwise, he would have been stuck in place up against Saru's Trunks. And Saru, I mean, even despite having the sparking, it's just about out, and the life is not looking good on his side.
The defensive expertise is still just on display from the likes of Blendian. The fact that he is still finding these super counters and ending these Vanish Wars where Saru is having a timing mishap. It's so rough. Saru tried to get the Trunks out, and he might have just written the death sentence for his own Raccoon. Needs to find a way to escape. You don't want to use the revenge counter. You need that instant spark. You need an out, and right now you're not finding it. Interrupted again. Super counter to buy some space. A revenge counter of his own. Blendian is so close to taking down Saru's Raccoon. He's trying to buy space. He's trying to pose up.
Oh, my man is not a fan of the Instagram right now. Oh my goodness, he's making sure no poses get off for free. He's had to take out the Raccoon because, man, he was about to die if he ate a Key Blast 2.
Yeah, this has been so rough. Saru hasn't been able to establish that game plan that we've seen before. Get the space, get into sparking, attack with the charge sword blast, like key blast, and it's just so hard. Blendian, it feels like he's locked in. You can't get this guy off you, and Saru is about to lose the Trunks, is about to lose the main character. He's got 1 more life bar. He has explosive wave. He doesn't want to spend it. Now you won't have instant spark, and you're still done 2 explosive waves, and he gets the tag. Raccoon is in dire straits too. You haven't escaped this onslaught. An explosive wave of his own. It's all falling apart, Ringe.
Yeah, both of these characters down to 1 bar, and he's still looking for some room to pose, but Blendian has just been smothering him at every turn. Trying to do it in his face. That's not going to happen either. Of course, we got the Vanish counter, sent him to the ground. Oh, and kicked him back up. He's got 4 skill points, but he just hasn't had any room to activate. It's been so tough for him. Blendian has been playing so smart, countering up again. Raccoon is down, and the Trunks, oh man, he's already on life support coming in.
You can feel the desperation from the likes of Saru, desperately trying to get into that instant sparking, trying to find a way to get the gauge all the way up. Even between these charges, the Key Blast have stopped him again and again. Does he get him in time? The Destructo Disc, it doesn't connect. Zooms right on him with the Z-Burst dash. Saru has a little bit of life to work with, but now Blendian is going to keep away. You got less than half of a life bar. You can't take more than 4 revenge counters, bro. Saru, you got to play perfect, and perfect might not be enough.
Exactly, man. I love Bloody and bringing in the Raccoon as well. If something does go wrong, it's okay. I'd rather have it happen to this character than Super Baby. Saru's doing his best. We did see Saru bring back a match with this amount of life on Trunks before. He's got the room to start doing it. He started to mount this comeback slowly but surely, but it's still going to take a whole lot to get to where he needs to be.
And there's a lot of space to work with in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. You have so much distance that you can create. So Blendian, if he's not able to establish any key, he can't really close that gap, and Saru knows that. That's why you see him continuing to run, continuing to try to pepper, but he's weaving his way in and out. Blendian has no more key, though, so he can't really dash after. The keep-away game has been so effective from Saru. If he gets into this instant spark, which he does, now Blendian is at the mercy of the Trunks charge swords again. If he makes this comeback happen, it is incredible. It is a masterclass in keep away. Justin Wong would be proud.
100%. Honestly, that's what I crossed my mind earlier. Was the classic Jay Wong MVC2 style.
The problem, look at the timer.
Yeah, indeed, right? Only 55 seconds left, and Blendian is in a hefty life lead. So Saru, I mean, this has been slowly but surely making the comeback happen, but he can't be slowly and surely anymore, right? He has to be quick and decisive.
Yeah, and a 2 explosive wave carve another 2K damage off the top, and the key blast finds. It's Mark, he threads the needle, Blendian with the 2-0 and Saru's run. An incredible performance. Loved watching this guy the entire time, and that sets up your grand finals. That sets up your potential finals another day. It is going to be the rematch, Blendian versus Drash Race Parking. Still, shout outs to Saru, getting that 3rd place. An incredible performance from them. Absolutely loved everything that they put on display. You have to be proud of how you showed up today for Sparking Zero. And now, that sets us up.
Yeah.
One final set.
The run back trifecta. It happened. We set it up, and it definitely did end up going that way, right? Where we saw Saru versus Potato. Saru was the one that initially put Potato into the loser's bracket. He gets his run back against Blendian, who put him into the loser's bracket. Blendian once again sends Saru out. Now he gets his run back against the only person that has defeated him so far in Drashtray.
Even though Blendian was able to defeat Saru, that does not guarantee, like Trunks, that he will be able to change the future, because Drastray's done it once. Can he do it again? The UI Koku is one of the most effective weapons in this game, one of the most effective characters that is at his disposal. He's earned that right through qualification, and we've earned the right to commentate this grand finals. As you can see, once again, this is how our bracket has shaken up. No one's been able to defeat Drastray Sparking. He's taken down Japan, he's taken down Italy, he's taken down Germany, and he's trying to remind Germany once again that he is the king of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, that this is his dramatic showdown, and that there's only one person who's going to be dramatic afterwards.
100%, man, and Drashtray, he's on the verge of doing that, right? He has looked untouchable coming into this grand finals. Incredible play after incredible play. Him and Blendian really slugged it out in that winner's finals. So Blendian, I say, would have the best chance. He's been the 2nd best consistent player today. That's why he's in grand finals with them. We'll see how close that gap is, and if Blendian figured anything out that will help him here in grand finals.
Yeah, and I mean, I love the way we got here too, because shout outs again to Saru, just playing in such a composed way, trying to have that keep away strategy, but because of the nature of the format and how the game has adjusted, you don't have the 10 minutes anymore, man.
No, man.
And that time became the essence of everything, because you saw he was like, okay, I'm gonna keep away, I'm gonna keep him off of me. That 60 seconds popped up on the screen, he's like, I gotta go in. And I feel like if Drastray is able to put Blendian into that same position again, you will see the forced errors, and you know, the forcing him to interact with the game mechanics that will just, you know, carve away damage piece by piece by piece by piece. And if you had a deficit, you can't afford to give away those pieces of your life bar in a battle of attrition.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that's really the name of the game when it comes to Sparking Zero a lot of the time, right? Because there's no guaranteed really long damaging combos in the game. It's a war of attrition. It's all about trying to mitigate a lot of the things that can go wrong. And if you can get a bunch of right reads in a row, then you can rack up some damage. And having a big life lead like that is so significant in this game. Like, there's no easy comebacks. You can get hit by an ultimate blast, but we've seen it's pretty rare rare to get hit by one. Of course, Raccoon probably has one of the more consistent ones to go into. Yeah, that's why you see so much Raccoon being able to get the Grand Slash, and you kind of have to commit to that. We did see it blocked earlier, right, where if you're scouting the Grand Slash and block low, they got to commit to the Ultimate Blast anyway, so you're able to block it. But nonetheless, that's been one of the more effective ways to get a Ultimate Blast to connect against the opponent. So, yeah, man, having that early life lead coming out of the gate hot is so important, so pivotal.
And that's the thing that Blendian was really able to do the majority of this bracket. He's established those life leads and made it damn near impossible to catch him in that position. And the only player that's really shut that down was Drastray Sparking, because when you flip the narrative, then Blendian is the one on the back foot. Blendian is the one, you know, trying to pull the tricks out, trying to show, you know, the great ape version of Baby, trying to, you know, get those instant spark activations to claw back a lead, and Drastray Sparking had none of it. He's got the character that can just absolutely execute your characters, and I'm excited to see how this goes. It's going to come down to Drastray Sparking's execution. How consistently can he find those Key Blast loops to attack the back of Blendian and keep him under duress? Because if the back gets turned, I feel like we're going to turn the trophy straight over to a new champ from winner's side.
It's definitely looking that way, right? Drastray has just been so good and kind of utilizing his opponent's defensive choices against them, whether it be with the Key Blast loops once he gets the back, whether it be baiting out the perception and then sidestepping to open him up that way. He's really found all the ins and outs of getting big damage in this game, and we talked about it, right? It's all dependent on player reads, and Drastray, I mean, his library card is in full effect.
I can't believe he checked out every single book.
Mm-hmm.
Gohan Jr.?
Gohan Jr.
He's a scientist. He's studying the bugs.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, he is absolutely locked in here, and I mean, he knows how close he is to this victory. He's stoked to be here, honored to be here. And I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's only ever going to be a first-time Dragon Ball Sparking Zero champion, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's the dramatic showdown. It's the first one, baby.
Yeah, there's only going to be one first-time champion, right?
Yeah, like you got to, if you are you that guy is a question you look in the mirror and ask yourself every day. Yeah. And you're 2 games away from solidifying it. No one can ever take that title from you.
Nope, and that's exactly what both of these players are vying for right now. As we talked about, Drastray is going to be in the winner's side of the bracket. And because of that, if you're unfamiliar with how double elimination tournaments work, Blendian is starting from the loser's side. So for him to get the first place, to get the overall tournament win, he's going to have to defeat Drastray in 2 out of 3 sets. So that's going to be another mountain to overcome, because Drastray has been looking so clean, so adaptable up against his opponents as well. It's not going to be easy to do that against the likes of this man.
Yeah, it's got to be 4 wins in the tank. Do you have the endurance? Do you have the layers to your game plan? And can you overcome your opponent also adapting? You already lost once. That's got to be weighing on you. And it would be a great run to behold if you could make the loser side story happen. And we're about to be underway here. And once again, Drastray from France, Blendian from Germany. Great set coming up. I feel the characters coming in, and I feel Grand Finals is about to begin. It is Drastray Sparking on winner's side, duking it out against Blendian to determine who is our Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the dramatic showdown champion. And it's already off to the races.
Yes, indeed. Like we talked about it in their winners finals match, we saw both of them slug it out. What a block right there. Knew he was going to go for the Grand Slash, countered it up perfectly. But right now, Drastray, he's been looking for the max consistently, and UI Goku, you already know, be melting his opponents once he gets his opportunity to do so.
Bing,
side
bing,
swap.
Bing, bing. Look at the damage. 16K. An android from back in the day.
Yeah, facts. Looking like him right now. Oh, good block again, but nonetheless here, Blendian trying to find his own open up, and it's exactly what he's been able to conclude.
Oh, try to get the sidestep. Punch the gut. Drastray needs to find a way out. You do have the revenge counter available, but obviously you want to try to save that for the instant sparking. It is going to cost for Drastray now taking the full knockdown. Instant sparking coming out from Blendian and just pursuing. We've seen this relentless pursuit from Blendian again and again, and it's been so successful in all of his previous matches.
Now 100% hold a Grand Slash coming out. He gets 2 of them. Oh, the third to knock him far away and build up that key charge.
What did the 5 fingers say to the legs? Slap!
Straight up, coming for the Achilles.
Not my ankles, man. My only weakness.
Just believe, bro. That's why they call it that for a reason. And now, oh my goodness, the Grand Slash actually dodging the attempt from Drastray. Blendian has been looking very sharp here in Grand Final so far, but just as I say that, it's opened up Explosive Wave, buys him some room, and now he's duffing him up once again.
Yeah, and I want to see Blendian look for an opportunity to tag this Super Baby 2 out because he's about to be down to just the 3 life bars. Oh, what a check, and the Sonic Sway finally connects. And getting a little bit more damage. Ride Raccoon down and tag right on into your own.
Smacking him up once more. Let's see here, both players. Yeah, with the Raccoon, he's going to immediately come out. Wants the UI Goku, maybe make some big damage. Oh, use the 2 skill points right there into the 4 for the big instant sparking and all the buffs on top of it.
Yep, and now gonna just chase down with all the Ki Blast. Charge Ki Blast, not able to find a connection just yet. Oh, Raccoon in trouble. That's why we see the revenge counter come out. If he takes that full string, you are gonna be bleeding. Another Giant Slash, a 3rd one.
My goodness, bro, yeah. And now the sparking is up, and Blendian's defense has been looking so on point here. Drastray, oh yeah,
here we go.
For a little bit, you already know waves for him to recover, to expose the back.
And he's got mad key to keep this going. Just so much damage.
Yeah.
16K, just short. And Blendian has just taken so much damage from these charged Ki Blast. It's so hard to really stabilize once Drastray gets those big hits. It does as much as an ultimate.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, dude, the sidestep again?
That was real UI Goku-like.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Goes for the double Giant Slash as well just to get the knockdown because there was no more Ki left to go for an actual Ki Blast there. You just ran out of gas.
Yeah, most definitely here. And Drastray, I mean, you can see when he gets those licks off and has the big damage, it really establishes such a lead here, makes the opponent play from behind. Blendian's trying to even it up, though, and he's close to doing so.
Again.
4 skill points. Oh, yeah, Explosive Way to prevent the damage that was definitely incoming.
Well, he tried to get the instant sparking, but got interrupted just in time, which enabled Blendian to get that tag, and now Drastray getting the tag of his own. And we do have Drastray at an advantage here so far. So Blendian is the one who needs to go on the advantage. He needs to be the one who is, you know, pushing the initiative.
He barely beat him with the Grand Slash. Both players had the same idea. Blendian was just about a frame quicker.
And he takes the full knockdown into the instant sparking. Got to be so careful. Drastray needs to create some space, blocking out excellently, but finally gets cracked open. You see the revenge counter come through. And now you're guessing, where's the ultimate? Can I evade it? Am I going to be able to escape effectively? Timer's almost out. Oh, up and down, baby. We are running adjacent. We are not intersecting.
Oh, and again, going to be able to knock him further away. He's going to use the opportunity to tag in the UI Goku. He really thinks smells blood in the water here, and he knows if UI Goku can get some space, he can activate the instant sparking, and it might be all over from there.
Oh, not able to get the full space just because of the stage. Recovering in time. Sonic Sway is massive here. You still have the 4 skill points as this UI Goku, but Blendian needs to create space, goes for the double Giant Sway, and that gives the instant spark just enough time. Blendian's running low on Ki here too. Might try to go for a tag, might try to build space and get an instant spark of your own, but if you take this sequence from UI Goku, you are deader than dead.
100%, and you can see, he's got the back as well. That might be the end for Raccoon. He can't avoid these smash attacks, and Raccoon goes down. It's all up to the Super Baby.
Dude, look how far he fell.
Facts.
If you took that fall, you think you're surviving? Goku just punched the hell out of you, you're done. Has the sparking again, just went for the raw charge, and Blendian has a lot of Ki to keep away. But if you get a Z-Burst dash here and get one combo, he's dead.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Explosive Wave is available, though, so you have to be so careful. You got to be aware. He's got an out if Drastray can close the gap.
We're going to see.
Found it. Where is it? Where's the Explosive Wave? Doesn't go for it just yet. Taking the full combo. There's only 60 seconds left, and 1 Explosive Wave has been spent. You have 1 more in the skill tank. You got to use it. Interrupted. He punished the Explosive Wave. That was OD. Drastray had the punish locked in. He knew it was coming. He said, show me the 2 bars.
Yeah.
Spend it, brother. Spend it. And that's 1 game away from taking the whole thing. That was sick. That was sick. That was sick. That was
super sick. Even before that, right on that first Explosive Wave, Drastray, he didn't punish it outright, but he stayed close, right?
I'm not out.
Yeah, he managed to avoid the knockaway, so you could definitely tell that he's been scouting that. He's been figuring out how to counter it slowly but surely, and he is very locked in now. 1 match away from being your dramatic Showdown champion.
Yeah, that was a baller punish. That was
super sick.
That was a super. We would call it, SS punish. It's not the Super Saiyan. That's the Super Sweat.
Yeah, 100% right there. This man has studied this game, to say the least, knowing every strat that can exploit his opponent's decision-making, and he's doing it heavily.
It's a UI Goku classic. He does it without thinking. The power of nothingness. And nothing is in the way of Drastray sparking now. The only opposition left is going to be Blendian. 1 game left on the table. Can he make it happen? Dude, the shading on Baby right there, he looked ominous.
Yeah, sure.
It was like he's in darkness.
Yeah, Baby on this stage, actually, like, you get like some silhouette views of him, and
He's a boogeyman, dude. He looks absolutely, you know, threatening.
Absolutely, but Drastray, he's not going to be shook by any type of visual cues or anything like that. He knows he's 1 game away from being the champion, and he is not looking to give that up.
Man, oh man, and Blendian he knows that he needs to try to, you know, set the pace, try to get a life lead here. And that's what we're seeing here. Its super counters have been just so clutch from Drastray.
The Blendian off to a hot start here in this game, and that's what you talked about, right? He's been so good at establishing leads early, making the opponent have to come to him, but just like that, Drastray,
got it.
Yeah, he's almost evened up this life. He just needs a little bit more damage, and it's pretty much even. And he's got the ultimate as well, or excuse me, the sparking going off hard.
Oh, and he chased him down, but it's going to be the tag into the Raccoon. Going to have that extra little key to keep escaping, because we saw that Blendian was out on the Super Baby 2, found the back. And this is where you could just start to evaporate. Oh, 6K damage right off the top. The side steps have been so dang clean. Evading the giant slashes. Oh my god. And now you're going to take even more damage. Finds the back once again. Take this meter, take this key, and take this to your grave. Raccoon is in such a bad position. He does it again into his own Raccoon. Oh, and we're at the wall. We are not in a great spot.
Absolutely not. Blendian fighting back valiantly right now. Yeah, even getting the counter off. Make sure, that whiff. That could have been dangerous, but lucky for him, Drastray didn't take advantage, but now he's looking for all the grand slashes. Didn't get the full knockdown right, so he didn't have the space to charge more key, but he's still looking strong.
Yeah, but Drastray has established such a big life lead, dude. It's so hard. Blendian is the one who has to go on the counterattack. And because the skill isn't available for Drastray, it is possible. We're seeing Raccoon start to bleed on the side of Drastray sparking. We're back into the Super Baby 2. I expect UI Goku to come out here in just a moment. There he is.
Yes, indeed here. Now, both characters very low on key, right? So you have to duke it out, and man, Drastray just goes in immediately. The explosive wave. Oh, nice. Getting the counter out.
And you got to be pensive if you're Blendian. You saw the punish before, not able to get it in time here, but now you got no skill. If Drastray can get on top of you, again, you got no defensive. He overreads. Another 10K damage on the top. He went for the reset and gets another explosive wave. Oh my god, it's all falling apart. Ridge!
Exactly, those skill points, man. He's just draining them. He's like, go ahead and use the explosive waves. I'm just going to get right back in your face. Does get a grand slash of his own this time, and finally Blendian has found some offense of his own.
Yep, knocked down all the way to the ground, and is happy with the space, right? Because he's about to have that fourth skill gauge. If he gets another instant sparking, Blendian is in trouble, and he's just going to knock him down. He goes for it, interrupted in time. A little overzealous, and that overextension might do it here. Super counter, gets him out of dodge. You're not going to win the key war here. You have to super counter. He might lose the UI. Go get so close. He tried to get the instant spark, and it does connect. He gets so much utility here, and now Blendian's the one trying to run away.
Yeah, Blendian was like, I got to get my baby out immediately. Raccoon, though, he's going to pay the consequences. Oh, he's managed to avoid a lot of the damage, and he actually interrupts. Oh, this is huge for Blendian. Able to waste the rest of that sparking time while also hitting the UI Goku.
Yeah, now, I mean, out of sparking, but you're going to put the Raccoon back in. Not a lot of help. Drastray sparking has been so good with the health manager, so good with the character swaps, and it's just been eking out these leads, but the giant slashes continue to connect. Blendian trying to get as much damage on the board as possible, piece by piece. Can you complete the puzzle? Can you survive?
Oh, the throw. We saw the perception right there. He just chucks him to the ground, and now he's going to follow it up. Look to really maintain this life lead here and even extend it on the side of Drastray. And now, yeah, just keep blasting him down. Not going to let Blendian activate that instant spark. He's got the 4 skill points, right? So you know that's what he's looking for right here. And oh my goodness, Blendian, though, clutching it out and finding the big knockdown to get into the instant sparking.
Yeah, oh, into the ultimate immediately. Drastray is going to take so much damage here. Is it going to be enough, though? That Raccoon is getting cooked. Oh my god, he's got half a life bar. and he can't see because of the tag. He had no idea where he is. Gets the Sonic Sway. That was so clutch. Drastray in a dire moment gets the reaction, gets the timing to survive here. UI Goku in a pretty rough position though.
Yeah,
not able to get into sparking.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing, right? UI Goku, he's coming in, but not as healthy as you'd want. So Drastray has to be very clutch here. His defense has been so good, being able to sidestep and take advantage. A lot of the overzealousness from Blade. Oh, gets the Grand Slash once again, going low on him. And this is the last life bar for the UI Goku. He's looking very much in dire straits.
Stop the
interrupted in it, but the explosive wave comes out again. You got to be very careful about the explosive waves going forward, though.
Oh, he tried to go for the end. Oh my God. It's so close. He can't take any of these key blasts. The defense has been great. Not able to get the kill. If you take an explosive wave, you just die. That's why he's willing to fall. He's trying to build that time up. And he does lose the UI Goku. Blendian surviving. Raccoon is in. If he makes this comeback with Raccoon, it's going to be incredible.
Yes, indeed. That would be a one for the ages, to say the least. But I think Blendian going to be able to maintain a lot of this control here. Oh my goodness, he keeps looking for the Grand Slashes. He's desperate to find him, but he's not going to. Blendian ties up the set, 1-1 in Grand Finals.
Man, we are going the distance for this one so far. Blendian now on reset point. Drastray on tournament point. We wouldn't have it any other way. This is a nail-biter of a match. A battle of titans between these two Sparking Zero legends. And now it's up to them to clutch it out. Do we finish the tournament here, not going to losers ever on the side of Drastray Sparking? Or does Blendian get the revenge from the previous set and put himself into a position where he can take the whole thing?
Yes, indeed. We're going to find out momentarily, right? Going to be all on the line here. Again, remember, we talked about it, first to two out of three, all the way through. So the next match either determines if we have a champion or if we're going through one more 2 out of 3 set. As we mentioned before, we got one of the players in losers, Blendian. So he's got to defeat Drastray 2 sets to take the true Grand Championship home. Drastray has that advantage. He's earned it by not losing up until this point. He just needs one more match to take home the title, and we're going to find out if he'll be able to do so. Let's get into it immediately.
This potential last match of the evening. Thank you for everybody for being here. If you haven't already, tell your friends, because we are going to be crowning a champion any moment now, and you do not want to miss this Sparking Zero action. Drastray Sparking is already in a pretty good position space-wise, and Blendian is the one. He's the challenger at this point, taking so much damage. He baited the explosive wave, but he ran in just a second too early. I love the idea from Drastray, just didn't get the execution.
Yeah, 100%. That would have been disastrous for Blendian. Drastray, excuse me, off to a great start here. What a bounce back from game 2.
Yep, no key left in the tank for Drastray. That's why you see the super counter come out early, and a revenge counter from Blendian, trying to save that key gauge, trying to save the skill points, but you have to try to survive. You can't afford to take more health. That sidestep was mental, clinical. My man is studied. And now Blendian down to just 3 health bars on this Super Baby 2. Hasn't opted to swap into the Raccoon just yet. I feel like we'll see it here pretty soon, but wants to try to get a little bit more damage on this UI Goku. Super counter number 1. Not going to get another, and gets the space. Where's the tag? He's still confident in Super Baby 2.
I'm with you, Jake. I definitely think
he's
around the time to do it.
Whoa.
He's going to be able to actually get the... Oh, he went
Yeah, he went for the transformation. He's trying to show him different looks. He's trying to show him different looks, but against somebody who just went into instant sparking, I don't know if I agree. Look how he's just getting battered. He's a bigger target. He might have sealed his own fate. The life bar has already evaporated off of the Great Ape Super Baby 2. This is not where you want to be. This is not a good look. He's trying to tag out. He's trying to create space. Oh,
he hasn't been able to do anything, and he can't even tag out yet because the transformation also delayed that. You can see the timer is not quite there yet.
It was more hurt than help.
It definitely did, and Blendian, he had just won without doing this. I'm very surprised by the strat. He finally builds up enough to get him out, but man, that was massive loss of health on the side of your signature character.
It cost almost 3 life bars to turn into the ape, and I do not believe it was the most, the greatest investment.
Indeed.
Oh, Drastray, here we go, here we go.
Yeah,
Raccoon!
The Raccoon games.
Oh man, that really hurt me.
Blendian right now, he's getting a big damage on though. This is how you're gonna start making your comeback here. Oh, the ballerina kick gonna be avoided entirely.
Oh man, dude, I love Raccoon. the way he talks.
Yeah.
That's a man with confidence.
100%, man.
That's where Blendian needs to be. He needs to have that same kind of confidence. It's not toxic masculinity. It is pure, unadulterated confidence.
100%, man. Trash Stray here. So he's looking with the UI Goku. Oh, man. Avoid. And again, the back is exposed, and he's got some key to make him hurt.
Oh, dude, look at him. He's evaporating. Raccoon, you can't. You got to fight the demons of the past. Goku's done this to you once before. I know he's got gray hair. It doesn't mean he's older. It just means he's more powerful.
You got to exercise your demons, fam, because right now, they are coming for you. He's trying to drag you straight to hell.
HFIL, if you will. The back has been found. This is 16k damage in his pocket. He's got more than enough ki, but he messes up the loop. There was a chance for Blendian to survive. If he's not able to tag out this Raccoon, it might be lights out. Drastray is playing on a different level. Ankle's broken again and again. The clash. Ooh, you win the QTE. I don't think you can afford to lose this if you're Blendian, but it cost a lot of ki.
And he still took some damage at the end there.
Oh, no.
He still doesn't have any room to tag out. He's got the back, and he's going to get 2 Ki Blasts in. That is it for Raccoon. The Great Ape comes in, and it is looking dire for Blendian.
That is one big target, one big fella, and we know the biggest weakness of the Saiyans is their tails, and this is a tale to tell. Drastray Sparking is one character away from taking it all. This grand finals has been falling apart. The charge Ki Blasts are connecting again and again. He's got 1 life bar left to his name.
Oh my goodness, and just the plasma, the projectiles to the face.
He tossed it. I think he's trying to go. You know, he's trying to go for the instant sparking, but he can't. Interrupted again and again. Drastray.
Man, he's taking to the skies right now. He finally
Finds
gets
it.
Sparking off. He's going to get the opportunity.
And he does it. Drastray Sparking. It doesn't matter if you have the instant spark. It's the name of the game. It's the name of the player. And the man on top, Drastray Sparking, is your Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Dramatic Showdown champion.
Incredible stuff right there. Like you said, the namesake, right? The only one that puts Sparking in his tag is the one that brings the title home. He lives, breathes this stuff, and that's exactly why he's the champion. The dedication pays off. And man, it's so fitting. This is the French representative, correct?
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Man, it's so fitting that, of course, France takes home Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We've talked about how much of a proponent that country is for Dragon Ball, no matter what game it is, and they're showing out once more, bringing another title home.
Absolutely. I mean, Dragon Ball Legends across titles, and I think everybody in the studio can agree that we have to hit the Allez Drastray because he has earned it. That was incredible from each and every player. Unfortunately, we do see Blendian fall, not able to overcome, and I think it all was tied to the moment of going for the transformation. It just left him so vulnerable to everything that UI Goku was presenting. The game plan that Drastray had already shown, and you know, the answer to this test was right there. You already got a game on the board, and yet you tried to change the rhythm.
That's what really confused me about it right here. Just had a tremendous performance in Game 2, not having to go to the Great Ape whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, the Giants aren't what they once were in this game, right? They've definitely been toned down a lot. And as you can see, they don't have the armor to just blow through and get through the Ki Blast like they once did. So because of that, my man just stood back, had the space that was necessary to just get the charge Ki Blast. And like you mentioned, he's such a wide, big target.
He's a big guy.
You're not going to be able to dodge those consistently on the Great Ape. And man, Drastray really identified that as a win condition and executed it to bring it home.
Man, what a lovely event, what a lovely tournament run that we have been able to witness. And I mean, it's just a celebration of the game, a celebration of everything Dragon Ball. We got to see the trophy there, but I mean, we're also honored to have, you know, Bandai Namco here themselves to continue, you know, sharing news about Sparking Zero, share everything that's been going on. And I mean, yeah, we are going to be handing it off to the Bandai Namco entertainment producer, Jun Furutani, and Gary Gillet, who is our Bandai Namco entertainment brand manager. Take it away.
今日本当に素晴らしい試合をありがとうございました。そして優勝されました、ドラストル選手、本当におめでとうございます。
Thank you for all the wonderful matches today, and congratulations to Drastray, the winner of the tournament today.
本作はですね、本当にいかにドラゴンボールらしいアクションを楽しめるかというところをですね、フォーカスした作品となっておりまして、その中ですね、本当に今日を含めですね、オンラインで、世界各地で開催されていた大会からですね、拝見させていただいていたんですけれども、本当に皆様素晴らしい腕をお持ちで、そして今日勝ち抜いてこられた選手の皆様なんかは本当に様々なアクションを駆使されていて、まさに挑戦者といった戦いぶりで本当に感動していました。
So this game is really focusing on the Dragon Ball-like battles, and I can say that in all the online tournaments that I've seen, I can say that all the participants, they do have a lot of great skills, but the ones that have made it so far in the tournament today, they really are super warriors. And I was very impressed by all the skills that they proved today.
はい、そしてですね、大会が、延期となってしまって、またその形式も少し違う形で開催されている中ですね、そんな中でもお越しいただいた選手だったりですとか、配信をご覧いただいている皆様だったりですとか、本当にこの大会を盛り上げてくださったことに本当に心から感謝しております。
So though we had to postpone the finals and to slightly change the format of the tournament, we're very happy that it was a very good success, and we're very thankful for all the people that participated to the tournament, but also everyone that watched it online.
はい、そんな皆様にですね、本日この場を借りまして、最新情報をお届けできればと思っております。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
So now I would like to reveal some of the latest information for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so please have a look at the video now.
ガキの体にされてイラついてるんだ。運が悪かったな。くらえー！よし、一気に片付けてやる。隙だらけだ。ここからが本番だ。かわせるか。まだだ。くらえ。これで全力が出せるぞ。
はい、ご覧いただきましてありがとうございます。告知させていただいておりました通りですね、第2弾、第3弾の DLC からはですね、アニメシリーズドラゴンボールダイマからですね、プレイヤブルキャラクターが登場する予定となっておりまして、今ご覧いただきましたのは第2弾 DLC に、登場するプレイヤブルキャラクターの一部のキャラクターとなっておりまして、そちらの先行映像となっております。
So thank you for watching this video. So as we already announced, the DLC 2 and DLC 3 of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will be focusing on the characters from the Dragon Ball Daima anime series, and what you've just seen is a sneak peek at the characters that will be included in the DLC 2.
はい、そしてこちらの第2弾 DLC の配信は4月頃を予定しております。
And for now, we are planning to release this DLC 2 in April 2025.
はい、続報はですね SNS 等でお届けできればと思っておりますので、お待ちいただければと思います。
So you should see more news soon on our usual channels.
はい、そしてですね、少し先のお話になるんですけれども、ゲームの中で今お楽しみいただいているランクマッチにつきまして、一定期間ごとに区切るシーズン制のような形式をですね導入を考えております。
So also in the future, we're planning to review a bit the rank match system into a seasonal rank match system.
はい、こちらにつきましてもまた、情報を追ってお届けできればと思っておりますのでお待ちください。
We'll be giving more information about that soon.
はい、今日私の方からお届けできる情報は以上となります。引き続き応援をいただけますと大変幸いです。
So that's it for all the information that I had today, and thank you for watching this.
はい、改めまして本日は素晴らしい試合をありがとうございました。
Thank you again for the wonderful matches today. Thank you, everyone.
Beautiful stuff once again. Love seeing the Dragon Ball Daima support coming to Sparking Zero. That's obviously what so many people want and love. And I mean, you were talking about it a little bit before while we were off camera. Daima throwing you back to the childhood. I feel like I've seen that sentiment repeated over and over again. So I'm glad that they're going to be supporting it big time with Sparking Zero as well.
Yeah, the thing about it is if you are a fan of GT, then it really strikes a chord that captures that magic that Toriyama gave us when we were kids. And I really consider it one of his final gifts to us to really highlight all the magic and the humor and the joy and the hype of everything Dragon Ball. But yeah, I wanted to once again give congrats to our champion Drastray Sparking of France, able to take it all, the entirety of the bracket. It's been a long day, and we have we finally crowned our champion.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Drastray not dropping a set throughout the tournament. Congrats to Hikari as well for taking home the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour Championship. 2 great champions today crowned, an incredible weekend of Dragon Ball, and you already know Dragon Ball ain't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
But we are gonna take a break. That is the end of our event here tonight. Well done, Jake, as always, my man. You already know I'll commentate with you anytime. Until next time, y'all, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. We'll see you very soon.